All right, we're going to go live a little bit before we join the stream today because I want to talk for a minute about the channel, what I've been doing, everything that's been going on. Kind of give you guys an update. I got married this past year in the last 4 or 5 months. I went on a honeymoon. We're expecting another child, and we're closing on a house in the next couple of days, hopefully. So I've got a lot going on. I haven't had much time to do some streaming or recording of content. New games coming out, updates coming out that have kind of pushed things aside, and life's just kind of gotten in the way. So I'm going to try and get a little better at that and be a little bit more consistent with my streams and my recording, my editing. It's a very tedious process, and I don't enjoy the editing part, but I do like recording. So I guess I'll be doing that. In the meantime, we're going to jump back into the Land of Dead Gods with Scomp DnD and our party, and I think we're gonna have a pretty casual night, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in here.
Oh.
And I'm here.
I'll spend that.
I'll get one of those as well.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hello, Oz.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oz is officially up and running.
Ash says she'll be running about 15 minutes late.
My God.
So I gained 5
Hold
gold,
on. Can
and
we
then I lost
stop?
5 gold.
Can we stop and acknowledge the fact that the cleric was working at a brothel?
Hey,
Or are you curing all the diseases over there?
It's not.
no, you know that shit, like, could work.
It's canon. What are you doing? Like, taking care of all the diseases?
God's work, obviously.
Lay on hands, cure AIDS.
I mean, she does have cure wounds. I don't know if that would work on a disease.
It's a wound of the mind.
Something on my dick.
That's a good question.
Lay on
What-
hands.
How to cure disease in D&D?
Lay on
Spell
hands
cure
is a
disease?
different word.
There's a spell cure disease, yeah.
Really? That's just,
Yeah.
Paladins have a natural resistance to disease.
That
So
too.
did dwarves.
They're immune to disease.
Eh.
Zadok has a little feather hat now.
Yeah, apparently.
This is okay.
I'm all right with this. Is what's.
Not that really Oz has anything to do with that. But yeah, I figured if we want to, we can spend during the 4 days, me and Cabal can go to some apothecary or something and have them look at the bone or whatever. Or if you want, we can play that out later.
Oh my God, Melora.
I'm back.
This checks out. Melora spent 4 days taking trips into the woods. Okay, so on day 4, how many woodland critters are roosting with you at the top of the tavern? Melora.
Hello?
That's Griffin.
Hello?
That's Xerxes.
How many birds?
Looks like 4 so far.
5? Oh God, more birds! 6?
Oh Jesus, they're multiplying.
She's got a murder with her.
Hold on, I need to make another.
And an eagle.
Yeah,
Oh no!
Oh no, 2 eagles.
Now it's American.
Oh no.
We're bringing back the population of eagles.
single-handedly.
I hate this. I hate everything about this. What is that thing?
It's an owl with a party hat on its head.
Okay.
Oh my God! Can you hear me?
Hi, now we
Yes.
can.
Thank God! Our Bluetooth, both of our headsets just went out at the same time.
Weird.
It was the weirdest shit.
Yeah,
Government
I agree.
conspiracy.
Yeah, it really is.
It's 8:30. We're
How
live
many
and not
God,
starting.
How many fucking birds? Jesus.
Well,
God,
6 plus
man.
5 is
Actually,
11,
a lot,
plus
though.
2 is 13, plus 4 is 17.
Great.
That checks out.
Great. I'm glad.
Oz did go hunt an elk.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I heard
he
about
was
that.
You
hungry.
had some fresh meat.
Hey, Melora didn't hear about that, but I heard about that.
Yeah, of course. Bird Lady would hear about that, but Melora, the literal bird person, did not.
Bird Lady'd hear about that. The Bird Lady
Mhm.
didn't.
Yeah, right. The Bird
That's
Lady
why I
did
did
not,
it.
but Bird Lady did.
I'm sorry, but I am the bird lady. This one is just a bird lady.
Okay, so the bird lady
The
knows.
bird lady
A
heard,
bird
but-
lady did not.
The bird
but
lady.
The
heard.
bird lady didn't.
The boulder.
The boulder.
Hey.
There's a boulder.
No, it's
He's a rock
reference.
earthbender.
Yeah.
This is not Weeboo night. This is D&D night.
Avatar was on Nickelodeon. It's not. For
I
reboot.
don't care.
It's American.
Okay.
One
so,
turtle.
Yeah,
What's
you
with
know.
the turtle?
Just interesting.
I'm going to change the settings on my computer. It never goes to sleep, so that tomorrow, when Genesis becomes downloadable, prompt it from my phone.
Yeah, you think Genesis is actually getting released tomorrow?
Aliona got a
don't
snail.
say that.
I got a snail.
You got a snail?
It
Yeah.
sings to her when it's content and
Okay.
safe. I love this.
What color is it?
Oh, I have a
Yes.
picture. I have a picture.
Oh my god. Yes.
What color? Yes.
Image spam.
Did you want colors? Cause colors.
Did you get?
Or it should just be a picture of a party snail for me. So.
I need a little party hat on it. I'm gonna make it a little party
Oh
hat.
my god. Hey, that'll make you a hat. He's already in the business.
His name is
That's my
Theon.
hat.
Oh
His
my
name is what?
god.
His name is Theon.
Theon.
Yeah.
The snail.
All I can think of is a eunuch named Theon.
Yep.
Oh.
All I can think about is that scene where he wobbles the sausage.
The
on
sausage.
The fork.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
That fucking face that he
That
makes
was-
doing it is so good.
He's still the best evil dude of the entire series.
When when you overshadow what was the little prick's name?
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Yep.
Yeah, right. The moment he died, that is when that show started going downhill.
Yeah.
Hey, Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm sure my 0 viewers love to hear about Game of Thrones.
How did we get a
I
little-
discuss going to the new front?
Right. So
No, not allowed.
when you last left the party, they were in Kingsport after having sold their lie to the king of Valerion. Past couple days, you guys have been off doing your own thing, and now you're back together to figure out where to go next. Discuss.
Who wants to let the bard know?
I want to go back and fight the Lich.
I very much want to go back and fight the Lich.
Hold on. Didn't the king send his men to take the place where the lich was
Yeah.
staying?
I want
Are
to go
they-
loot
I don't
the
wanna
Are
go
they
there.
alive?
bodies and then fight the Lich.
No.
We're not gonna make it. As much as I want to,
That
out of
does
character,
sound
that's
actually
not.
like a great idea.
Yes.
No, I
No.
want to go to the new
Did he
front.
send men?
He
Yes,
said he
he
was going
did.
to. Oh, well, hold on. He said he was going
Wait.
to, Scomp, as the
Okay.
DM. Has that happened yet?
So
say
that's one
no.
of the. All right, hold on.
I thought
Hold
that
on.
was part of the story.
So, Ash, yeah, but Ash asked me the other day, like, if she could go around and do some reconnaissance,
Mhm.
and she discovered that yes, a few days ago, the day after you guys returned, half a battalion was dispatched towards that area.
And how long did it take to
They-
get there, Scomp?
It took you guys, well, you guys left from Malon's Hope, and it was most of a day because you didn't really know where you were going. But if they knew where they were going from Kingsport, it would probably take them a full day to get there from the
Okay.
city itself. So they've been dispatched. That was 4 days ago or 3 days ago now. Nobody's heard anything.
I stand by what I said.
So
No, I
So we
want to
can
go
loot
to
them.
the new front.
Yeah, but think about it. We can.
Yeah, the new front is a hostile place, which means there's got to be some kind of outlaws hiding out with some kind of special stuffs.
Okay.
Also,
hear
there's
me
the
out.
cult of the dragon.
Hear me out. Spooky ghosty man.
You will not. You will not. You will not be able to
Go
fight
on.
You will die.
So listen to
You will,
listen.
you will die. You will not. You will not even get around. You just die.
Aren't
Yeah,
you a necromancer?
pretty
It's
much.
fine
We
if we
would die.
die.
No, you will. I will die too. Like there's no hope. Go and fight him. We're not.
And that's what
There's
Ash would
no
tell you. Ash would tell you the same thing.
We're not strong enough yet.
How do you know how strong he is?
He's a
'Cause we know what
fucking
he is.
lich.
Level 20.
Like, what do
But
you mean?
We have the power of friendship.
You can't try hump his leg and expect him to like you.
I don't
DCS.
try up anybody. I hug them.
Matt, I don't want
TCS
to die
character
yet.
looks up
I
to.
want to at least get one more level before I die.
Can we level
No,
by the end of
we
tonight,
don't
by the way?
His nose.
You might be able to, depends on what y'all do.
Let's go kill
Alright.
some shit.
Like,
I'm
Hey, I
down to
think
go
playing that lich
fuck
would
up some
definitely
outlaws.
level.
you guys are
would
like
die.
leveling
Oh, we're
up
good
a lot quicker
negative
than any
levels.
group.
I was already discussing with Boris as well to head
I'm on board with Boris and Battle Buddies plan.
I follow Zix.
I was gonna head with Boris because I want to head north anyways.
We're going north.
We
Or
should
yep,
go to
the
the
Ashen Shrine.
necropolis.
And then, if we want, we can go through the.
I mean, they did just warn you about fighting one lich. Do
Yeah.
you really want to go fight in their home territory?
No.
You're right. We should go back to the Dis 1.
Yes, but if we stay along the coast, we can also head up towards the Dwarven area.
And
And,
then
what
this-
lich is going to be right against the coast?
Yeah, I think there's a dragon up there.
No, that's if you go east.
I can talk to it.
If
So-
we go straight north, we go to the.
We have the world map down below the nation map.
Plus, you can take there's a path leading up the coast all the way up to Esker and Bardon.
All
Okay,
right.
that does lead to Vardoon. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, previously there was a path through this valley that went up here to this and out, but since
It's kind
the
of full of lava.
since the black scale moved in, this area's sort of gotten a little roughed
There's
up.
no
yeah.
passage to
Kinda
Mount
racist.
Kent right now. We can't really go to the Broken Isle.
Wow.
Wait, what did you just say?
That's kind of racist.
What did you just say, Skunk?
No, I said, what did you just say?
I called you racist for calling it the black scale.
Deal with it.
We can't go to Phaeton because there's Athena.
Phaeton is a border town. It is a fortress. It is heavily manned and guarded by the Empire, but as for going into the fort of Phaeton, yeah, you could.
I see,
Humans
but I feel like
go
we
in and out of
wouldn't
there,
go-
but they're not allowed past the pass.
Yeah, so we can't go to Althir.
Yeah, let's head north. I feel like there's more things we can do north.
North is more.
North sounds fun because I don't want to go to the autumn path.
There you go.
So
Autumn
Let's
path.
do it. We're going
if
north.
we're going somewhere, I'd rather go there.
Just one
Only other place is Havenfall or Malin's Foley, and
Oz likes to go south, if you know what I mean.
or
Oh, jeez.
Grower.
Yeah, we'll clean up your scales and somebody might talk to you about it.
You're gonna clean up after
Ouch.
me? That's bedside service.
Don't need that one.
What is this little green thing next to Cabal that's got 4 health?
That's her
What?
goat.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
that's-
Yeah, that's Lucy.
The goat, named after
Lucy, the
Lucifer.
destroyer of worlds.
I love it.
I accidentally gave it a male goat token, so I'll
Lucy
fix
can be
it
a
at some
boy.
point.
I still love it.
Not if you want
No.
cheese.
It's a lady goat.
I
with
mean,
horns.
Sid? That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
those-
To be
Yo.
fair, female.
Schmegma does not count as cheese. It's just called
that is
cheese.
Female-
definitely not where I was going with that, but now it is.
Did you hear that, Scumpy Scump?
Huh.
Female goats have horns.
Oh, okay, neat.
Oh yeah, get
The
science.
more
by
you
a
know.
resident farmer.
Science, bitch.
Resident farmer.
Oh my god.
Exodia, where were you?
What do you mean? Where was I?
You're supposed to correct. You're supposed to know everything.
He just told us female goats have horns.
I have go to fed cheese.
I thought that was an Athena. Sorry.
Okay, so new front. We're headed that way.
Yes.
No more cheese.
No, there's cheese.
There's cheese.
Hold on,
Do you
I'm trying
have
to-
But what if there isn't?
the actual ashen front?
I should. I don't know if I uploaded it into here yet. I
Are
didn't.
we going by land or by sea?
That's the.
One
That was
way,
my
one
next
or
question.
two.
Land.
I'd say land.
So I would say go along the coast.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
them.
Well,
and
it's,
Well,
avoid
that's the Green Road,
fortresses.
Xaria.
that's the road.
I'm
Yeah.
so okay with that.
Yes.
You
That's
don't
what
want to
you
be
would
out in
have to
Seabird,
do.
lady?
By land?
I'm okay with either one. This is fine.
This is fun.
Well,
No, I want a boat with Bird Lady flying alongside it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
There's no caves this way, I swear.
Just, you know, spread my wings a little bit. Get some sunshine. It's like a vacation for me.
Oz needs some
Oh,
lotion
yeah,
between his scales.
Flying over a what do you call that? Desolate
Boat?
area that has had the forest destroyed is a vacation for you.
No, on the boat, Xaria.
Well, when you can,
Oh.
when you consider, I mean, even the path, when you consider that she's been in a cave for the last, like, week.
Well,
Yes.
It was like 2 days. It was like 2
You
days.
want to go ahead
Ugh,
and get our
still.
rolls out of the way while Scomp is setting up the map?
Aye, 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 Daphne.
Oh,
we're still waiting
initiative.
for Ash.
What?
Get our turn order stuff out of the way while Scomp is.
Oh,
doing
Scum
exact
just
for
loaded
It's been
map.
15 minutes, Ash.
It's okay. Chill.
Nope.
Yeah, Ash.
Wait, is Ash coming?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Ash.
The whole reason we're here on Monday
It's
is because of
happening.
Ash.
It's Ash's fault.
Blame it on the Ash.
Popeye's daughter just got here, so we're gonna be back in a sec.
Yep.
But we will be.
So I
don't
feel
have
like
character
the old
tokens.
front ruins we should avoid.
Yeah. I feel like we
What
could
would-
probably try and check out what's going on at that keep right where it says the new front.
So you
Yes.
guys are riding out of Kingsport.
Why do we
That
want to
way?
avoid the ruins?
So that's the
there's-
road.
There's liches.
This green
that live in
squiggly
here.
is the
Well,
road. We don't know that.
Are there?
I thought there was. I thought that's what you guys said.
Stop giving
Well,
him
like,
an
the
idea.
No,
cult of
the
the dragon
Lost
is gonna be
Keep.
where all.
The
The
Lost
Lost
Keep
Keep
and
where you
Lich is, I
guys
think,
were
the
previously is where
ruins.
the Lich was.
Oh,
We
well,
haven't
let's
been up here
fuck
yet.
This place up.
Exactly.
You guys want to fight a fucking lich? What's your
Dude,
problem?
We don't know that there's a lich in the ruins.
There probably is.
I'm gonna let this campaign run itself.
There's
Yeah,
only one
pretty
way to
much.
go.
I'm just gonna
We
sit
gotta
back
go
and,
find
like-
out.
Okay, think about this. He disappeared. Where'd he go, Matt? Tell me, where'd the lich go? Where are we gonna go smack him?
If he's there, we can run away. It's
No,
fine.
he wasn't there. He just
Oh
pooped.
my goodness! Does anybody else want to be a battle buddy? This one's being a little bitch.
Hey,
Hey, man. I'm
Oh my fucking god.
Someone
We
take this
don't
guy
know
who just wants
what-
to smack the air.
We
All
don't
right.
know what's there until we go.
You spend a few hours riding along the road east
Should
out
we
of
do this without Ash?
Kingsport. I
Well,
mean,
if we wait any longer,
If we wait any longer, we'd be at the time that we were supposed to start out. So, like, it's not that crazy.
I thought we were supposed to start at 9:30.
yeah.
Were we?
It's been
Yeah, it's a
Almost
quarter
40
to
minutes.
10.
I thought
Yeah.
it was 9 their time, so 10.
No, 8:30
nope,
their time.
8:30.
Oh.
Just play normally. She'll appear.
Yeah, she'll be around
You'll
then.
catch up.
she catches up quick.
Okay.
Azara is with you guys. She's in the group.
Yay.
So you leave the front gate of Kingsport and head out along the coast down towards New Front. It's an uneventful few hours of horseback riding, going along, trees passing, occasionally seeing somebody else on a horse or cart going by. Other than that, nothing really exciting happens for the first few hours.
We rob everyone we pass.
No, you
No.
don't.
No.
As you reach what would be damn it. As you reach what would be marked on the maps as the New Front, you see sort of roughshod keep off to your right, sort of a quickly built kind of fort of rough-hewn stone, just very, very rapidly put together, just sort of sitting there. There's a few guards outside of it, a few guys up on top of it. Not very active.
Oh, what race are the guards?
Human.
Okay.
They're all human. Everyone you can see.
Can we talk to them?
Explains the stonework.
Can you?
I wave from the air because I'm still gliding around, very happy. I'm gonna wave to the dudes at the top.
As you sort of fly over, they're like, "Hello," wave back, sort of look at each other, sort of dumbfounded, like, "Well, that's new."
Was that an Eric what owl that waved to us? What?
I want
Well,
see.
at least we know.
Oi, Bradley, get a load of this owl. It's got arms.
As we get closer,
No idea what that
I'd like to
accent
ask
was.
them if there's been any recent activity.
So do it.
Yeah.
Has there been any recent activity?
Oh my god.
What a dwarf. What
No,
a
sorry,
fucking
I started
dwarf.
Coughing. Ugh. All right. So you asking?
Hey.
Baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One of them sort of leans forward from a sitting position. Recent activity? You kidding? You know where you're at? This place is dead as a fucking doornail. Day
Not
in, day
Kansas.
out.
They sent all the rednecks up to the new front.
Yeah, dude, it's dead over there. They don't gotta worry about him.
Like this headcanon.
You guys realize that like this nation has a lot of different dialects. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just really like that they sent the rednecks to the new front.
The dead area with no
Yeah.
battles.
The guy up top's talking like this.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But now you gotta talk.
He's
you
in
got this
charge
guy.
of all the rednecks.
Yeah, he's the one that gives
Yeah.
us the order. That's why he's up top.
He's
I walk up to
he's
the
in
guard with a piece
charge.
of fleece in
Think
my hand
down in the
and shake my
bayou.
hand.
Oh my god.
And
Sorry,
an image
I
of
cannot-
the
Hold on,
three
Baker, go.
appears.
I cannot hear you, Baker. Go on.
I walk up to the guard with a piece of fleece in my hand, wave my hand, and an image of the lynch appears. Does he react?
Whoa.
So you just disguise self as the Lich?
No, I can create small illusions.
So what do you like make the Lich appear over your hand? Kinda?
Yeah, as a mini version of the lich.
Like a
appears over my
hologram
hand.
from Star
All
Wars.
Yeah, yeah, I'm basically R2D2.
That's awesome.
Just call me
Uh,
R2.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only.
So as you first off, let me move this up here so we know where you're at. So as you
What if we're here?
you sort of move your hand over your other hand and conjure this image, the guard stumbles back. It's like, what the fuck? Ha!
Tiny Lich, gotcha.
What the hell? Why?
Seen one of them around?
Thank fuck no.
What's at the South Tower? Wait,
This
what's in the South Tower?
Yeah, what are you hiding from?
the South Tower. South Tower is just another one of these, like what we got right here, just further along the mountainside to watch for anything coming over the mountains.
They're manned.
What are you watching for?
The South Tower, yeah, it's manned, less than ours. We only got 6 of us here.
What are you watching for?
Anything coming out the reach, you know. I mean, you got the Scar Pass south of here, and beyond that, the only openings is the Orcish Gate. But they come through the mountains sometimes. We catch them before they get to anything important, though.
What's in
guys
the
fight
North
orcs?
Tower?
I like
Orcs?
these guards.
Orcs.
No. Why would we fight the orcs?
Well, the Orcish Gate. What's coming out of there that you gotta catch?
Oh, the orcs. Sorry, that's
Illegal immigrants.
They call it the Orcish Gate because the orcs are the ones that hold it. The Reach was their land before we got here. They got pushed out harder than anybody else, so they've taken over controlling that gate.
Where's the gates at?
It would be on the Alarion map. Hold on.
Scott,
It's
to
not
avoid
actually marked.
me roughing my net throat up anymore, is the North Tower much the same as the South?
Yeah, they're all. Yeah.
What's in the Cult of the Dragon?
Sorry.
That's where the Cult of the Dragon is.
Mm-hmm. And they do what
Guessing
again?
That's where there's a
Are
bunch
they
of weird people.
friendly?
Maybe to
Yes,
me.
they are. Sid, I thought you read up on the Cult of the Dragon, my dude.
I don't
The Cult of the
remember.
Dragon is where people go to fight off the dragon. They call themselves the Cult of the Dragon, but they're defending Alarion from the dragon and its minions.
Hold on,
Gotcha.
hold
Okay.
on.
And it's basically the Night's Watch of this world at this point. It started
That's
off as
right.
like,
Okay.
It started off as this venerated place that would bring you honor, bring your family honor, you know, to know that one of your family members is a member of the Cult of the Dragon. Now it's like my daddy killed 3 people, got thrown in. My dad killed 3 people, got thrown in prison, and now he's at the Cult of the Dragon. Like, that's the type of shit that goes on now.
So Mason and Pineapple, got it.
God damn it.
So,
Damn.
is the Cult of the Dragon, how do they view Dragonborn?
Depends.
I mean, they're fine with them as long as they're not working for the dragon that they're fighting.
We don't like your kind around here.
We don't like your kind if they're not working with us.
And what he means by that is if they're dark-skinned dragonborn, he don't like them.
Okay, so this may just be stupidity talking here, but I kind of want to go check out the old ruins, even after I said not to.
That sounds good.
What can you tell us about the old ruins?
Guard, man.
Yes.
The old ruins up there, it's fucking abandoned for almost 300 years since the Black Scale blew this whole valley out. You know, that was the old fort up there. Used to take all the grain in from the fields and send them all back to Kingsport. Now it's just a wasteland.
Thanks. I hug him.
What happens if we
All
start
right.
getting close?
Good little thing.
What happens if we start getting closer to the Black Slayer?
Improv happens.
And what happens if we go whatever way you were planning?
Improv happens.
Okay, so
I say we go to the old front ruins and start making our way to the Cult of Dragon.
okay, so Xeria, real quick here for reference, the new front is manned, the south tower is manned, and the north tower is manned. You expect a lot of things in the old front ruins between them?
Maybe.
I want to investigate anyway. I'm on.
Okay,
exhibit.
fine, let's go.
Yay!
You guys,
Sorry about the Cult of the Dragon, but
have any of you guys heard about any cool items nearby? Something of legend, maybe?
You think I'd be sitting here if I knew of a legendary item? I'd be out there trying to get it myself.
All right. Maybe
What's to
sometimes
say
you're
he
scared of a
hasn't?
dragon. I don't know.
Scared of dragon. Dragon ain't been seen around here since they first blew this area out.
Okay, I say old front ruins, and then we start heading east for improv.
To the Cult of the Dragon.
Fuck you.
I mean, we were gonna do improv anyways if we kept going.
yeah, but the
northward.
Cult of the Dragon is just another military base.
But we go past the Cult of the Dragon into the territory of the Black Dragon.
That's a lava
Why
lake
would we
around
do
That is a that is so
Just a little bit, Scampo. I want to tiptoe my way
is
into
wrong
it and
with
put my
you?
toes in.
So you leave the guards in your dust and carry on down the road for another hour or so, and you enter into a large clearing as you ride out from the burned and desiccated trees on either side of you, and you notice that there's nothing living ahead of you. It is
Doesn't mean there's
a
Yeah.
wasteland of
Everything's gone.
fire and heat.
And to the
Is
east,
there anything
all you see is a
unliving?
giant lake of fire.
That's
Yeah.
not a lake. It's just burnt
So
ground.
you look, well, because here's the thing. This is a hill going upward here. So from where you
so
guys are, like,
see lava pouring down a
so
hill.
you look to your east and you see a hill going up and a torrential flow, like a river of molten lava going straight down the middle of it.
I no longer
you
want to
can
dip my
see-
toes in.
You can see a fortress closer towards the mountain with the volcano in the background looming behind it, constantly spewing more and more lava. And there's a valley. And you see that the valley is
lava.
full of lava.
Just
There is no land bridge from any side that you can see to the mountain. It is just a mountain sticking out of a pool of molten rock.
Fine, we'll teleport later in the campaign. Onwards north.
Dragonborn fly.
I can't.
Okay.
To the old front ruins.
Dun 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 dun
All
dun
right.
dun.
So is that surrounded by lava?
How are we
Yes.
gonna cross?
All
Rob?
that red stuff?
We have survived and
We cross where the water meets the lava, and it makes it.
All the way down here.
I was just about to
So,
ask,
Obsidian.
what is that?
as
look
as
like down
you
there?
head north, looking for some sort of crossing across this river of molten rock, you do find some bridges. You see dotted across every mile or so up and down this river is a stone bridge that's somehow withstood the melting force of the lava, and you make it
Magic.
across and head over towards the ruins. As you ride around this crop of trees that are blown over and molten and just charred to shit, you see this ruin is much the same. It is collapsed. It is covered in molten rock in some places still molten. Pools of magma bubbling here and there.
I want to investigate the stonework.
All right, roll a stonework check. Investigation.
Investigation.
And when you guys want to roll for something, you have to tell me what you're looking for.
Is there any obsidian?
Oh well, that was bad.
What are you looking for?
For like
DCS
just the
look-
race that made this.
Cabal's looking
It's-
for obsidian.
Hey!
there's an Azaria here.
Toot toot magic flute.
Well,
Oh my
Can
god, she
Cabal
here.
find
can't-
any obsidian?
hold one at a time, please. So
I'm so struggling.
as Boris kneels down to look at the stonework, due to the melting force and the age of this, you can't tell what race made this castle, but given that the guard told you it was once a human keep, you think it might have been made by humans.
Okay.
All right, Cabal wanted to look for obsidian.
Yeah, I have to roll.
There's none lying around that you can see. It's mostly just molten rock rolling, sliding by, so there's not much other sort of accretions coming out of it.
Okay. That's all.
Anybody else?
Do we see like any obvious door
here.
frames or anything?
Hello. Door frames? No, it is. You see foundations and like pieces of wall, and that's
So
it.
it's some literal ruins here.
It is literal ruins. Yeah.
Can I take a piece of the literal ruin?
Sure.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Don't have the bag of
I
holding.
Oh wait.
This
king
is
stole it
the
from me.
bag that I would put this stonework in if I had one.
If I oh god damn.
I was there. Don't worry.
So you take a while to poke around the ruins looking for anything that you can find, and you realize that the guard was speaking the truth, and this place is a ruin. It's
Onwards.
abandoned. It's scoured by the heat and the years of nature sort of retaking the land, or attempting to.
Cult of the
Oz is
Dragon.
already looking for the next crossing.
Why would we? No, go north.
Yes,
Cult of the Dragon.
No,
north to cross this bridge, or
it's just a military camp.
maybe they have some weapons or some insight.
Maybe there will be something stupid around them. Maybe it's corrupt and we'll get in a giant ass fight.
I vote we go to the fjords to the north.
Should
Let's
the
get in
bard
a fight.
give away intel? I guess the bard can. Since the bard finally arrived.
I told them about the soldiers because they were asking, and I was like, yeah, that's something that they could have figured out too.
Okay.
Did you tell him about the
Nope,
missing
that was
lady?
it.
Okay. All right, guys. There's a dude named
Roland Erit. He's some type of ringleader. He has a bounty for his missing nephew for 100 gold if we want to, go find him.
Where is this nephew last seen?
There's been people going missing within the folly in their search of treasure in their search of treasure.
Where is the folly?
South?
God.
Well, what the
Well-
fuck did you guys listen to me
Well,
for?
the ruins are boring. Let's go south.
Fucking hell.
Oh fuck.
We were so close to the forest.
So
Holy shit, that's
so what are you
actually
guys doing?
delicious.
I'm down to go
Bryce.
south.
Okay, I guess
You
we're
guys
going
so you guys
south.
are gonna go all the way back to Kingsport?
Yep.
What?
Oz go south.
Why are we going south?
Because there's treasure south.
Get a measly 10 gold apiece.
No. There's
Yeah,
treasure to
the
be
timing
found.
there was great.
What?
What's wrong with this lizard? Can we throw him in the lava?
Can I like make it where I don't have to see all the little portraits?
Yes.
You know the
Yes,
lava
you
the
can.
hut?
How?
Oh god. You have to ask somebody
What
else.
did I
I'm
do to
dying
you?
here. Hold on.
Right hand
South.
side of the settings. you
Oh my
go
fuck.
Down to game settings
Games
and under chat avatars, player video avatar size, you just put names only.
Oh fuck. Kaz, you killed
thank
me.
Gosh. Thank you.
That was so beautiful.
This makes
So where
this
we're going?
makes using
South?
this
What?
tablet so much easier.
But we're already this far. I kind of want to keep going towards the dwarves.
Prefer like to head north. Like we
I want
discussed.
gold.
Let's
I
take
wanna-
a vote in chat.
Throw the lava. Throw the lizard in the lava like we discussed.
Throw the lizard in
Wait,
the
if
lava.
we're gonna take a vote, then both parties have to explain their decision.
All right.
Like, you gotta pitch both sides.
I'd like to play rock paper. Let's have a
Don't
fight.
make me split this party.
No.
I want to go in the opposite of whatever direction Boris wants to go because he's been a dick to me the entire campaign so far.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
One
throw
person-
the lizard in the lava.
No, hold on. I gotta wait.
We could just throw the Boris in the lava.
One person that wants to go north and one person that wants to go south does a death roll.
Yeah.
Whoever wins picks.
And I
Oh, let me do it.
stab that person.
And then we stab them.
That's death roll.
Okay, no wait, not me.
All right, first, everybody put your votes in chat so we can get everybody. We've got Boris,
five.
we've got Oz, we got Barak, we got Azaria, and Cabal. Everybody else, sort this out. Griffin.
No, we're not going to the Lich.
All right,
Fuck no.
that's one miscellaneous. That's a write-in vote.
Okay, we have 8. Who are we missing? Missing.
We're missing Azaria.
No.
North has
I'm
it
on-
anyway.
Azaria.
North will have it anyway.
Ash is on there.
We already won.
Oh,
North one. Let's go north.
Yeah,
I guess.
north.
We're going north.
North is winning out.
Okay, screw the death roll because North wins.
That's just fucking Xerxes like default expression.
That's not how you.
Death roll, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Too bad.
Oh.
I
You
win,
can.
fuckers.
No, you don't.
That's not how this works. Roll a
That's not
6.
how it works. Roll a d6.
Oh,
It's whoever
okay.
hits 1 first.
Yep.
You got 6 on a d6.
Fuck.
You win.
Well, you got 1 on a d6.
Okay, let's go north now.
No, I got a 1 on a d2.
Wait, who's dead now?
Nobody.
Griffin.
That's not what death rolls are. Death roll is you roll a d whatever, the next person rolls d whatever you rolled, and then you go until somebody rolls a 1.
Okay, so
So like I would roll d 1000, 10,000, and somebody would roll d 9242, and then you'd keep going like that until somebody gets 1.
Oh, I did that wrong.
Yeah, you / roll D and then the number. But yeah, North won by
Yeah, so we can go north. That's fine.
fairly substantial margin.
Should have voted south.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Nah, we're gonna be fine. We're going to the dwarves.
So it's.
I'm just saying, last time I listened to y'all, we ended up with a lich.
And then
Okay,
we
I
ran
wasn't
from it.
playing
I don't
that
know what the
time.
problem was.
Well, we got the.
It's good that you weren't playing because based on past
We ended up
history,
with a
you would have
motherfucking
run
lich.
head first at it and tried to punch it.
No, that's just spiders.
Let's go south and go talk to them.
So you spend the next few hours making your way back around the forest, heading north again along the coast, and you find yourself sort of up here. It's starting to get dark. It's been pretty treacherous getting your horses through the woods and through all of the treacherous terrain on either side of the lava flows. And as you head up into the woods, it's starting to get dark. I'm trying to get fucking. Oh, because that doesn't have an actual path, does it?
So tiny.
What the fuck?
Oh, because you didn't connect it all the way down. Oh well.
Yeah, I never originally didn't intend for a path to go there, but it works. So
It's just very treacherous.
So did nothing happen in the forest?
Well, it's dark. We're at the edge of it.
you haven't gotten there yet. You have just reached. I'm trying. All right, hold on.
Okay, I was confused.
Yeah, where are we on this second map?
I'm gonna say fuck that because we've got a full world map here. So you guys have made it to here. It is nighttime. Time for you guys to either carry on or make camp and rest for the night.
Make camp.
Make camp.
Yeah.
Carry on, and we will fight through the night.
No, Cam.
All right.
As a dwarf, I can see at night, so I'm fine doing whatever.
Question.
Yes.
I vote camping too, but can we go through these mountains or do we have to go 4 days around?
You have to, yeah. I mean, it is incredibly treacherous mountainside.
Can we have done the boat ride from Kingsport instead of the 4-day journey? It would have been a 3-day journey, or do we really want to keep walking?
Or walking. We're already here.
You guys are on horseback. If you were on foot, this would be like a week's journey.
Oh wow.
So, it is incredible. I mean, it took you a day to get here from Kingsport. The next day, you'll probably get here. And then here, like, it slows down. You are going through treacherous mountainous terrain. It's very difficult, even with horseback. So if you guys are camping down, who's keeping watch, and what are your schedules for watch?
I'll take first watch.
You have night vision. You're taking a later watch.
I will also take a later watch.
Dark vision
Four
gets
people
night.
here with dark vision.
Dark vision
We
gets
can
the
all
graveyard
take a turn.
shifts.
I do not have dark vision.
I'll take
Second
second
watch.
watch.
We have 3 people with dark vision.
No,
then.
we have 4. 2 kobolds. I'm pretty sure. Sid, don't you have it or no?
Nope.
I
Okay,
do.
never mind. We have 3.
I want to take the watch that has nobody else with me.
Okay.
We have 4 days to split up the watches.
No.
No, you got one night to split up the watches. Like,
No, I
So-
mean, we don't have to, like, if each of us does, like, a 2-hour watch, that's, like, 6 hours of no sunlight. That's 3 watches per night.
I want to stay up with one of the people doing a night watch, though, just in case.
So, Melora and I can night watch together.
Yes, we all night watch together.
all right, who's taking the first watch?
The 2 hippies are gonna night
That
watch
sounds like
together.
Boris and Melora should do night 1, shift 1. Who wants an alone time graveyard shift?
So
night
they've
1?
got the first. So you guys have the first watch.
Yes.
Okay, and who's got second tonight?
I'll do it.
All right.
And then who wants
I'll
to
join him.
start the day?
Yay! I get the healer.
There's 2 healers.
So Zadok and
I'll start the
Aliona
day.
for third watch or what?
Second.
Second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The bard will start the day.
Okay.
The third?
Meow.
Don't worry, I'll start singing for y'all.
Is there a
All
third
right.
watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'll say
Zarya.
you.
Griffin's going with Ash
Okay.
for that
Alright.
last one.
Because you don't always have to have
Too
like
long to be on
2
one.
people up. You can do
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah, but it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bird and I can sit and talk to the deer.
All right. So you guys
We
have
got the 2 hippies for
You
for
guys-
watch night 1.
settle down. You start using some tarps that you guys have with you to set up some tents. Throw down your sleeping bags and get ready to go to bed while your 2 watchmen sit up and survey the land and make sure nothing happens to you. So we've got. I've already forgotten who's first.
Melora and Boris.
Melora.
Say Malora.
All right, Melora and Boris. Belora, yes. Fucking
Borora.
bruh, indeed.
That's their ship name is Borora.
Please don't.
Oh my god.
Ow, ow.
Meloris.
No, I hate all of that.
Okay, while this is going on, I'm gonna go run and put my ice cream up.
Ice cream.
Yeah, now
How did you attain ice cream?
With the goat milk.
I goat ice cream, bitch.
Zadok shat on the goat milk and it turned into ice cream.
Just enjoying ice cream. You only get ice cream on your shifts.
God. All right, Mr. Master DM, does anything happen?
I'm trying to find a fucking.
Did we find a troll? Cave
Oh,
troll?
do you have like Pokemon maps set up for different areas?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Pokemon
Hold
maps,
on a
what?
second. I'm trying to find some, find out. I'm trying to figure out how to do like something random at night to figure out what to do.
Gonna have a treat.
I'm back.
Just let me know when.
Gonna have a treat in about like 2 minutes now. Gonna have a treat. Gonna have a treat. Trying to buy the.
Let me know when.
Trying to buy the DM sometimes. So give me a second. Gonna
Okay, hold on.
distracting
I'll hop
you
on
all.
and join
Look
you.
at this
Give me a second.
magical number 420. Look at
I'll
this
go
magic-
outside and join you. Hold on.
All right. No, we're just gonna.
Well, okay, so no treat.
Zadok
treat.
dance.
I mean, if you guys want to, it gives me a bit more time.
Yep, let's do a treat break.
If anyone's ready, or is there any negatives?
I need 1 second.
What? Any nays?
Um,
I'm gonna count down.
hang on, Kaz.
Countdown from like 15. It's like, actually, you know what? I should
It is D. 5, 4, 3. I had to make DCF.
Did you already scrape your shit, son?
Huh?
Did you already scrape your shit too?
Pretty much. Like, I could probably do a teeny bit more after this, but yeah.
Come on up north, my dude.
Wow, you're gonna give me some for free? Well, not tonight. It'd have to be where Scomp has all his DM stuff.
So a computer.
Yes.
Gump's basement or hovering around his computer.
I would love to get into his basement with everybody.
Just like the olden days.
Yeah, right.
No.
Actually, Scamp, your basement has enough room that we could do that.
Yes, it does.
We would all probably sit on your
I
bedside
also have
of things.
a bar that you guys could set up at.
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's big enough for all of us. No. It's stocked with water because there's a sink in it.
Yeah. There is a beer in the fridge that's been in there for like 4 years.
Whose beer is in your fridge, Scott?
Mine.
What?
I'll drink it.
Sadek drinks it.
Zedek instantly
for
gets
it.
food poisoning. Aliona cures his wounds. Let's move on. Is this? Oh no.
It's probably a random.
I mean, it
thing
could be a
that's gonna
death roll,
happen.
actually. I've just found
You
something. on this.
100.
An 8.
Wow.
All right, Boris, roll 1 as well.
Why are you guys rolling?
Death roll.
For a
Because
random
they're on
thing.
night watch.
They're on night watch, figuring out what they do in their
This
night
is
watch.
our night watch. Hey,
No.
Wow,
8
that's a
and
good
98.
fucking
What a
roll.
weird thing.
Yeah, that's some
All
very.
right, so
strange
Melora,
things.
you have an uneventful night. You're sort of wrapped up in your own thoughts, reflecting on your past decisions and choices, and you just sort of sit in quiet contemplation through the watch. Boris.
There's a
Well,
fucking epiphany.
You don't have to sound so
If I chew
surprised.
my food on the other side, I won't bite my lip there
as
again.
Boris is wandering around the other side of the camp from Melora, who's sitting sort of looking into the fire and just relaxing, you hear a cry from the woods nearby. You
Like,
gonna
what
go?
kind of cry? Like, is this like a baby or like an animal?
Sounds
or
like a. It sounds like
Yes,
a
there's
child.
a random baby.
It sounds like a
Sounds
child.
like a turtle having sex.
It sounds like a child
Wow.
crying out, and it sounds like a child crying off in the woods.
Okay, Scott, child or baby?
It's a child. I said child. How many times do I have to say the word child?
Until you're on a list.
Just to be clear, you don't mean a
sorry.
baby.
So a baby.
Just keep saying child until they put you on
Are
a
they
list, Scott.
teenager and you're just calling them a child?
Are they an
fuck's sake.
adult and they're playing
Come
Dungeons
on.
and Dragons right now with you? I mean,
Stomp, just push through and ignore their asses.
Okay,
I'm,
so
I'm,
there's a
I'm,
child
I'm
crying.
thinking about making everybody just fucking roll a dex save as I have the ground fall out from under everybody.
That seems
I can fly.
real
I did not survive.
You did not survive. All right.
Okay, rerolling
Boris,
character.
It's Boris. We're on Boris's turn. Please. For the love of God.
Okay, there's a child crying.
You hear the cries of a child in the woods nearby, yes.
I throw a stick next to Melora to get her attention. I don't hit her with it, just throw it next to her.
My head turns whatever degree you're at from me.
I'm just imagining that sound.
Listen, do you hear that?
Roll a perception
Um,
check, Melora.
Okay, I was about to say, do I hear it?
You most certainly do.
I hear it.
Shit.
Do I hear it?
Ash
How
survives
far
though.
away does it sound?
I'm just saying my character survived.
So it sounds maybe 50, 80 feet away, something like that.
Oh, so close.
It's close to you, but a good distance away, but at the same time.
Like a good distance or a decent distance?
It's 50
Sid.
80 feet. Good lord.
Um,
I say, should we
Let me-
wake anybody else to check this out?
give me a second. Let me read something.
I'm just saying, Azara, I'll fucking kill y'all if y'all interrupt their beauty sleep. Someone better be dead. Already.
Okay, with my dark side, is there anything that I can see that would lend any clues? Or
Looking
okay.
towards the side of the sound, it's just thick forests on that side. The sound is coming from deep in the woods. You can't see anything from where you're at.
Can I notice? Can I check for any tracks in the area, like that way in the?
You're gonna go over there?
I'm gonna go to the edge of our encampment and see if there's any tracks into the woods.
No, there's no tracks into the woods from where you are. You guys have sort of posted up right off the side of the road, so
Let me see here. I think we should wake the others.
Hmm.
And go looking for this noise.
I'm not sure. I don't.
Didn't Melora have an uneventful night?
well, she was
Yeah,
she
but
was
he
she
did
was
not.
up until this.
Yeah, up
That was
until
at,
he
like-
told me about it.
This is sort of towards the end of their watch. You guys have maybe an hour left before you're supposed to wake the next person and go to sleep yourself.
Okay, so we'll wait. Who's the next two?
Zadok and
Me.
yes.
We'll wake them an hour early then. That seems like it'd be enough people. 4 people.
All
4
right.
people to go check out a noise.
Mini quest.
All right, wake them up.
Where are they
You wake
sleeping?
up Zadok, I'll wake up Laura.
Okay, great.
Aliona?
I can see
Aliona?
Zadok clinging, or Aliona, yeah.
Yes. I thought I
I
had
go
about
to
an
wake up
hour
Zadok
left.
by taking his hat off and then throwing it at him.
With your arm or a talon or your
Clutch
beak?
my hat and look at you on
With
the
my
verge of tears.
talent. And then I very quietly alert him to sees. I want to see if he hears it.
I do the same with that.
Is it still going on?
It's you still hear it is like it sounds like a child crying, constantly crying, like something's happened and they're just lost.
Do I have to do a roll?
Yeah, roll for a perception. See if you hear it. You too, Aliona.
Okay.
I probably don't hear it.
Matt does not hear it. Zadok,
God damn it.
Zadok strains a little bit and he looks at you like, what are you talking about?
God damn it.
Aliona definitely does hear it as
Ah.
well.
Buddy.
I hear the shit out of it.
Aliona
Great.
hears it so well that now I hear it.
No, that's not how it works. Crits don't apply on skill checks.
So I say the 4 of us should go investigate. As we head towards it, let me go first, and then Zadok, then Melora, then Zadok, and then Aliona bring up the rear. In case there's an ambush, we have tanky people on both sides.
I'm a cleric.
So am I.
You're tanky. Yeah, clerics are tanky.
Yeah, clerics are.
That's sort of your
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
All right, so you head off into the woods towards the origin of the sound, and as you're sort of clearing the brush out, getting closer and closer, the cry is getting louder. Zadok hears it now, and you come across a little clearing, and in the center of it is a child, a 1, maybe 2-year-old human child,
Fucking White
sobbing,
Walkers.
just sobbing. And as you approach, he looks up and just panic at the sight of Melora. Just pure panic, scrabbles back. Get back! Get back! Get back! No! No! No!
Hold on.
no,
How
no!
old is this
Wait,
child?
wait, can I
I'm gonna.
Wait,
I don't
like,
think that.
I just ruffle my feathers in like confusion. I'm gonna hide behind Aliona.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did they like at least wake someone up so they can keep watch while they're gone?
No, they didn't.
No, we
What
didn't
the
do that, did we?
motherfucking fuck?
Oh shit. Wait,
You
okay,
motherfuckers.
Are
You
you
took the
sure?
next watch.
So
Ash, listen, I'm pretty sure we're still sleeping.
Can the bar wake up?
Roll the wake up.
Bart doesn't. Okay.
I don't know how that works.
Roll your wake up dice.
Hey, hey.
Can I
Hold
do like a
on.
persuasion to calm him down?
Sure.
Oh,
Shady.
that's perception.
Well, no,
I
that's
know.
Ash.
Natural perception.
I fucking
Oh.
heard something and then woke up.
All right. So Azaria startles awake in the middle of the night and looks around and notices that guards are gone. But so Matt, how are you calling this child? And I said 1 to
What?
2, but I don't know children. How old
Oh,
are
you're
they when
gonna.
they start to
You're
speak?
probably like looking
5.
at like a 6-year-old.
Okay, cool. 6
Yeah,
years
you're
old.
really far
Great.
off.
How am I gonna calm this?
I was
child?
reading at
That's
like
a
2 years
stupid
old,
question,
so
Stomp. I hug
what? You hug him?
Wow, way to rub
You're-
it in.
How old
So-
is this child?
About 6.
Apparently 5 to 6.
him. He is Zadok sized.
Yes, he is. But he is terrified of the little dragon thing standing in front of him and the big bird standing behind the woman.
Not that big.
Okay,
Well,
so
You're bigger than the average bird.
I
I-
motion for
Melora,
Melora
not your average bird.
One at a
Oh,
time.
Guys,
I motion
Forrest.
for Melora and Zadok to come with me like 10 feet away and ask Aliona to go talk to the child.
I approached the child.
I went with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same.
I approached the child very slowly and asked him, "Are you okay?"
as you step forward and kneel down, the kid just leaps forward and throws his arms around you, hugging you as tight as anything, and just sobbing, just
Oh.
absolutely sobbing.
I just,
They're
I just-
dead. They're dead.
You poor dear. Who do you mean? Who's dead?
My family. They're all dead. A bear caught us on the road and dragged them off. I haven't seen them since.
A bear? Oh, how long ago?
Just a few hours ago.
Did you see where it went?
It went towards the western coast. Left me here.
Stone Coast. Oh, you should come with us. We'll take you back to
Ash,
our
make
camp.
another perception check for me.
Oh, fucking my life. I'm
Here
gonna
comes
kill
a
these
bear.
I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. That's all I had to say. Leaving the poor little bard.
Awful good.
Okay, at least there's something.
I'm chaotic, neutral, fuck my life.
You do
Oh
not
my.
notice. You do not notice the black bear
That is
climbing up the
actually
bank
licking your
next
asshole
to you
right
guys.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Scump, I, as a Dragonborn, would have been sleeping outside. Should I roll a perception check?
Everybody's rolling outside. Everybody's sleeping
You
outside.
said we were setting up some tents.
Well, somebody, like, as a fuck you is flavor.
Okay. So mechanically we're still outside, but for flavor we're indoors? I'm very lost. Fine. Can I
Shut
roll
up.
perception for the bear now?
You have an intelligence of
You
3,
are
you don't get to
asleep.
ask these questions.
I just know this fucking bard is doomed. One paw swipe's done killed this poor little bard over here.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, we collect the child and we start heading back.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all better run. Hook 'em.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
Hold
the
on,
bears,
I'm
we're
just-
walking.
What about Griffin? Is he going to wake up soon? He was the second or 3rd
I'm
watch.
Can I make a
setting
saving
no,
throw?
because the second watch hasn't even started yet. It's an hour before second watch was supposed to start. So I'm just trying to put people's character tokens on a blank sheet right now, in like decent distance from where y'all would be. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Bear with me here.
Bear.
Bear with you.
Lovely.
Did I notice any bear tracks?
Believe it or not, that wasn't on purpose.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
what kind of a bear is this?
A
This
black
is
bear.
a black bear.
So black
The
bears.
best
A
part of
black
bear.
bear that my fucking character somehow saw nothing of.
Well,
least
maybe
it's
because
nighttime.
it's dark and it's black.
I have night vision though.
Wow, that's so
Also-
racist. of
Yeah,
you.
shut the fuck up. I'm talking about a fucking bear.
All right. Everybody, roll initiative.
Oh hell.
Everyone?
Fight
Yes,
that bear.
everyone.
Ah, shit.
because we need to get everybody onto the.
Where are you,
Oh, yeah.
token?
By the way, Stomp,
Yes.
My tokens.
I wanted to make a change to one of my spells, if that was all right.
A change how?
Baker
Look,
double roll.
just change one.
Did I?
Cause sleep is never being
Rolled a
used.
20 and a 24.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Can
should
you get rid
probably
of the
roll.
second?
He'll
You're
just
still
have to
ahead of the
change it to a 20.19.
Wait a minute.
There's my
Why are
initiative.
you on here? Oh, for fuck's sake! It's doing this thing again. Where you're on here twice. I gotta reload my page.
No, that was me. My mouse.
No, I know, but it's showing you as two entities in the turn order.
Yeah, I tried to roll and it didn't. That's what it did? I tried to roll and it gave it a hit. Did you try and roll, Baker? Because I just rolled and it did nothing.
Did you make sure to click on your token?
Yes, it's not even in chat.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't see you in chat.
All right.
I don't see you or Griffin.
I'm gonna.
Or Xerxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hold on, wait. Let me delete everybody. Take notes of what your roll is.
Okay.
All right, and then just re-roll so that you show up in the turn order. Your token should be all the way down at the bottom.
That
My
fucking
roll
bear.
is exactly the same.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
So.
All right, Melora, what did you have?
She didn't.
I don't know because it didn't roll the first time, but it rolled
okay,
this
cool.
time.
I rolled a 14 last time.
I had a 20.19. There we go.
All right, Oz.
14.17.
He had a 10 point his thing. 10.13.
Azaria.
She said 14.
14.17.
I'm going down the list. Griffin.
Yeah, we're pretty far.
He didn't roll.
He didn't have one.
Okay, cool. Aliona.
11.17.
Cabal.
I don't think he had a roll.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
No, I was. You didn't have a turn order. Barak, what was yours?
No,
20.19.
I didn't have one before.
All right, cool, perfect.
We're missing Xerxes.
Oh, I can roll for Xerxes.
No.
Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no.
The thing is, was I even awakened?
No, not that's the thing. None of y'all are awake. The only ones that are awake are Zarya and the four on the far right.
Okay,
Zarya rolled a fucking 1.
So still roll for initiative though.
Yes.
Wait, far right.
Let me zoom in.
That's us.
We're not on that map yet.
Yes, you are. Scroll all the way down.
All right, there's my initiative.
Oh.
He just put us in. He just put blank tokens down.
Yeah, put your tokens down in a blank area because I don't have a battle map for you. Sorry. So you guys are fairly spread out across this.
Oh, ignore that.
That's a thing.
Ignore
So, Melora, Aliona, Zadok, and Boris are heading back towards the camp with the child in tow. Melora, it is your turn to decide what to do.
Well, we're heading back to camp, and the kid hates me, so I'm staying more up front, probably with Zadok, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So I guess we'll be the scout party for the other two. Do I notice any bear tracks?
As you're walking, you're sort of picking your way through the woods and looking down. You start to pick up bear tracks that you didn't notice before, heading kind of straight towards where your camp is.
Okay, great. How long ago did they pass through that area?
It looks like a couple hours, like what the kid said.
Okay. We're gonna go back to camp. I'm gonna see these tracks and fly up into the air and see if I can see anything from my 50 feet of movement. I think.
And we're gonna use a bandit to represent the kid. being dragged. And there we go.
Well, shit. It's gonna take me a while to get back to camp, and I'm the only one that can actually make the bear go away, like without actually fighting it.
Barak, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Rolls a 1, falls us into a deeper sleep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn it.
It's kind of what it would be. You just sort of roll over and get a little snugglier and just you snooze away.
Yep.
Fuck my life.
Boris.
Wait, Scott, quick question. Is the child just really emotional and saying that everybody is dead, or is there a chance that they're alive?
There's no chance they're alive.
No.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
That's as far as I can move.
Got a question before we continue. If me and Bird Lady were supposed to have backed away, why am I right on top of Aliona and the child?
Yeah.
Because I fucking put y'all. Fine, you're there.
Also, aren't we supposed to be like 100 feet away?
Y'all gonna bust my balls on everything.
Yep.
No, I'm
No, I don't want to make you mad.
I can only run 25 feet at a time.
He's got tiny legs.
There you go. There you go.
I guess not everyone has wings.
How's that?
I like it. Thank you.
I don't know what you guys are looking at. Nothing's changing for me.
Down on the very bottom.
In the blank white space.
Okay.
Yeah, below the maps.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well that's all I can do, because Melora just kind of flew off, so I kind of got worried and ran up.
Alrighty then.
Can we talk out of turn? Like out of
Bear's
order?
turn. It's a druid.
No, it's a bear. It is gonna move up on Azaria. Make a perception check for me, Azaria.
Wonder
Shit.
first.
Oh, fuck my life. Where's
I wonder
my
who's
perception?
going to scream first.
Think of lullaby.
So who was supposed to be on watch?
Oh my god!
The one. This bear is super sneaky.
You are
This
You
bear
are
is actually
surprised.
chewing on your leg right now.
You are surprised. So the bear gets advantage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
It is going to
me.
Surprise.
bite you,
Surprise is bad.
and oh god, I don't want to click this second button. Okay,
Click it, kill
it
her.
hits you with your bite, and it's
Kill her.
it doesn't hit you with its claws.
Oh.
Oh.
So you
Oh,
take 5 points of
motherfucker.
piercing damage,
Perfect.
and your cries of pain from the sudden bear leaping out of the woods and mauling at your back wake the rest of the party up.
Everyone.
Thanks.
Everyone
I'm glad I
We're
could
all
be
like-
of use, you
Zadok's turn.
motherfuckers. I am totally gonna be throwing vicious mockery at y'all motherfuckers' backs.
Move up to here, right?
Let's see how
Oh, and
y'all like
Azaria.
disadvantage on y'all's fucking rolls.
Azaria, you skip your turn since you were surprised.
Great.
Yeah, sneak
Thanks.
attack.
It wasn't a sneak attack, it was a surprise attack.
I'm just saying, Azaria is now gonna hold a grudge and start throwing vicious mockery at the 4 watchmen's backs from now on for a while.
That's fine. She's barely ever around.
Oh ho ho!
Oh, don't worry. Dissonant Whisper does a lot.
Azaria's just like, I know some bitch is getting left out of the song.
I can hit it.
You can.
I have to use a spell
I'm
slot
just
to hit
saying.
it, but I can hit it.
Oh shit! Where'd my
shoot
thing
it
go?
too,
Oh,
can't
there
you?
it
'Cause
is.
You got the crossbow.
I don't understand. It's showing range 80/320. I don't know what that means.
80 is, I think. All right, hold on.
80 is max range, and 320. After 320, you can't hit at all. After 80, you get disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense.
Okay, well then, because of pack tactics, I can just have a regular attack roll with it because
Yeah.
it's on top of it.
Oh well, pack tactics is unless they're incapacitated or something.
Yeah, is she considered incapacitated?
No, it didn't grapple or anything.
Okay, so then yeah, I can attack it. I'm close enough. I'm gonna shoot at it with my shiny new holy crossbow.
Wait, question though. Can we see it from where we are?
You through the trees, you can just barely make it out. So this is not a great shot. I would say that you would still have disadvantage because of the
Going
cover.
forward anyway.
Okay.
We're fine, guys.
All right, you hit the bear. You fire your crossbow. It somehow manages to just right through all of the branches, hits the bear square in the shoulder, and it roars in pain.
Oh, that's a scary bear, Aliona.
And as it roars, Aliona, you feel the kid's tight grip on your arm sort of just lock in like a vice.
She realizes
with it roaring, would it wake up the party that it's right next to?
Azaria did that when she got mauled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I scoop up the child. I scoop up the child and I say, I promise no harm will come to you. And then that's it. Yeah, now he's in my arms.
All right. Griffin, you are awake. You are aware of a bear in your camp.
I know what the
motherfuckers, finally.
But wouldn't they be surprised?
No, that was what I had her roll for perception for, to see if she saw it coming before she took the attack.
I
All right.
will attack the bear. Is there a way that I can pick up or drag Azaria with my bonus action?
Someone's nice.
Yeah, disengage with her.
So their disengage is a bonus action. I think that would be considered help, which is another bonus action. So you can't do two bonus actions in a turn.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So if you wanted to disengage, you could do that, or if you wanted to try and drag her away and take an attack of opportunity, you could do that. All right.
I just run.
All right, Aliona, it is your turn.
This is how we lose the first member of our party.
Hold on. I guess I'm just gonna move up and pass.
All right, Cabal.
Do I have to roll perception?
No, you're awake. You heard Azaria crying. You heard the bear roaring, and it's in rough shape. It's got a big chunk of its shoulder sort of carved out. There's an arrow sticking out of the other shoulder. It's bleeding all over.
I hit.
Eldritch Blast. How do you do this?
I kind of walk out of my tent, and I see bear.
But only for flavor.
So I point my finger and shoot Eldritch Blade.
All right.
It explodes, I think.
All right. The bear's head explodes. We'll say that. You slam it into the forehead of the bear with a blast of eldritch necrotic energy, and the thing's head just sort of, you see it vibrate for a second, and then it just explodes everywhere before its lifeless corpse drops onto Azaria on the ground.
Are you okay, my friend?
You are out of combat now, everybody. You've killed the bear.
Am I awake yet?
You all woke up.
Oh my god!
Azaria just kind of
That was
just
in
kind of
character,
lifts a
Sid.
hand.
That's how dumb that was.
Azaria just
I'm
kind
just-
of
I'm
lifts
just
a
taking my
hand
headset
and gives
off
a
for a minute
thumbs
here.
up.
No, I'm just picturing my dragonborn. Like, think about it. How much of a turn was that? 6
Oh my gosh.
seconds, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't have a sleeper.
Just go eat the bear already.
No, that was
Azaria
okay. I
just
guess I woke
kinda
up and heard
lifts
the
it-
noises.
Wait! I first want a fucking fang from that motherfucker.
If you can find one.
Okay.
I mean,
She
I
did
can
explode
try.
its head.
roll an investigation check
mouth.
to look around for a fang that is intact.
I want a fucking fang. Where's my investigation?
Can I skin it?
All right, you find a decent enough fang somewhere.
Why
in
couldn't
the
I get
pile
that
of
whenever the
gore.
bear attacked?
I don't know.
Fucking bastards.
I mean, it's got a hole in its shoulder from your from your rapier a minute ago, cutting open. If you want to spend some time skinning it, you could, but I don't know if you'd get a usable pelt out of it.
I would still like to skin what I can from it.
Okay.
I would like to get a claw, but I'm a ways away.
We're out
Well,
of combat now.
At,
Oh,
this,
okay.
So it's
at this
technically
point,
Oz's turn.
You're getting a
Yeah.
dissonant whisper to your fucking
Whoa, we moved.
back.
yes, you did. At this point, you guys
We're
have
here now.
sort of made your way back, child in tow, as Griffin is just trying his best to skin the bear ahead of him.
Child, what is your name?
Do you want the other?
Can I give Azaria one of my healing potions?
Sure.
Since
Don't
it's
worry.
kind of our fault she got
How
wrecked.
much do I get from skinning the bear?
You get some scraps of skins.
Okay.
Can you give
my
me like an average of how big it is?
Azaria accepts the healing potion, and then takes Xandic off her list.
Do we see you cross a name off a list?
Given her a healing potion.
Pretty much, you just
I
see a
hug her
little
leg
a
and then
little
walk away.
fucking book come out. Chink.
Yeah, just some
Fuck her leg.
scribbling over the name. All right. So Eliona's talking to the kid, finding out his name.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to get 5 bear claws while we're doing this?
This is
like
not a time
the-
for pastries.
Oh my Christ! Like the actual claws, like the nail.
Yes.
Yeah.
How big of a piece do I get, like size wise?
I don't know. Fucking
Is it enough
like
for-
how much did you cut it into?
As much as I could.
Yeah, it already had a
You
slash.
said whatever it was.
3x4 piece. How's that sound? Yeah,
Huh?
I said it already had a slash in the shoulder, so he gets a 3x4 piece.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. How long are you gonna spend trying to skin it? Because that's like a multiple hour thing. Like that'll probably take you 2 or 3 hours to skin this thing.
I don't think it'd take that long.
Yes, it would.
Because
We have a couple more hours anyway of sleep. He can just stay up all fucking night.
You're right. I would like to stay up all night, and while skinning this, we'll reset up camp around the dead.
Oh my god.
Oz drags the bear into the camp for fucking Griffin.
Well,
If you eat the remains, I'm skinning it for you. You don't have to deal with.
So, speaking to the child, you find out that his name is Stuart, and he's just a kid who was traveling to Eskerg with his family along this road earlier in the day, and they were attacked by that bear. His family is gone. They're killed. He says he saw them die at the hands of the bear, and he doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Shit.
Scott,
well,
as
sucks to
a
be you, little kid.
Right.
as a cultural chameleon, would I recognize if he seems like he came from wealthy parents?
Oh.
Looking
Wait.
at his at the state of his clothes, you can tell that no, Definitely not. These were
That's not worth it.
some poor families that were heading up north to try and find a better life for themselves, and wound up finding no life for themselves.
It's not worth it.
So,
Leave them out in the wild.
so
Become
just so
fucking
that I
Mowgli.
don't step on toes. Bears normally won't kill two people like that and drag both off. So, is there something special with this bear, or is this one just mean?
It's a
fantasy
Dungeons and
bear.
Dragons bear. Let it fucking go.
That's why I'm
It's a fantasy bear.
It from what you can tell, it is just a bear. There's nothing magical about it. It just was an angry bear. Yeah.
So Scott, this is a child. I'm assuming smaller child, right?
He's
6 years old.
Right. So would you describe the steward as, I don't know, little?
God
damn
it.
Thank you.
Came up with a fucking human name off the top of my head, and this is what I get. This is
sorry.
the shit that I get.
I genuinely want to say I'm sorry.
But you're not.
He's not.
God damn it. So, all right.
Well, shit. I guess I'm a mom now.
Hold on. Hold on. Can we have a death roll for this?
Now wait.
We found
Instead
a
of a
human
snail.
child.
It roosts on the fucking.
Hold up. Hold up. So,
Yes.
Azaria, did you roll your healing potion usage?
Nope, I haven't. Where is it? I don't have any.
Roll a d something.
Well,
How do I
then,
do this?
Zadok should have rolled for it because he gave it to you, right?
Oh, I never rolled. Do you want me? Do I just click on it to roll?
We're all just like, how do we do
Did you put that in from the thing?
What in?
What thing?
The thing
The
from
potion of healing, because it should have given you a.
Here, I
Oh,
have
I
it
just
set up. I
minus
can
one
do the
in my
roll.
inventory.
All right, yeah. There's no modifiers. It's just a. All right, perfect. You
Woohoo.
restored all your
I'm
health anyway.
perfect.
Great.
I was gonna say I just went ahead and minus one in my inventory.
Thank you.
All right, so you still have a few hours of nighttime before dawn comes. You can settle back into sleep and finish up your rest.
Well,
Well,
my
we're
character
thinking
has nothing
it's
better
all
to
night.
do. So, my character brings out her fucking flute.
Dude, magic flute.
Oh,
It,
if she brings
and
out
starts
her
playing a
flute,
lullaby.
I sit down next to her with my lute.
Oh gosh. Don't ruin my song if I rolled well. Okay, I rolled decent-ish.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay, perfection.
The two of you jamming along in perfect unison together, singing a song, playing your music.
Can I roll for my
I ring
snail?
my bell every once in a while.
For your snail?
Yes.
What about it?
Can I roll for my snail?
Like what? What do you mean?
Man.
It sings.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Let's see what this
Can I
go.
ask-
Oh gosh. Oh man.
All you hear from Aliona's shoulder is this shrill, just
Then from Aurora, we
Oh
hear
shit.
ching.
Oh shit.
Oz looks around for a fly.
Damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
Bugs.
Why is everyone performance rolling? Just for your music?
because they wanted to play music and the snail wanted to sing or
Okay.
read,
Well,
I guess.
My bard.
Snail read.
The snail
Just
just
a
wanted to
gentle
read.
read.
Oh shit.
Zadok
Wow.
is just dancing his heart out in the middle of the camp.
This checks out for literally every single thing we've ever done.
God damn.
I love how this kid's parents just died to a bear. We killed the bear and then we just start dancing around.
to play the bear's ribcage.
No, you'd have to do more than skin it.
Oh my
We would
goodness.
find out if he ate any of the parents.
Did you find any bits of the parents inside the bear?
I found a hand or two.
I tried to
Oh,
avoid
shit.
that.
Bring them to
I
the kid.
shield the child's eyes.
Yeah,
We need to
that's
make sure
probably.
those-
He could use a hand.
This all happened because Boris rolled a 98, and I love it.
Damn it, Boris.
Well, now I'm a mom because he rolled fucking 98.
Yep.
How romantic.
It was a DC 97, I guess.
It was.
My night
Very
was so
effective.
calm before this.
All right. So the Night's Watch is returned to normal, and nothing else happens for the remainder of the night. The child sleeps very soundly near Aliona, and just the night goes on. In the morning, you wake up, get ready, have some breakfast, maybe, and what do
We
y'all
have some
do?
of the bear.
Okay, cook up some of the bear.
Bear
I didn't.
stew.
I just ate it.
Bear stew, man. Bear
I have
stew.
a rumbling in my tummy that only hands can satisfy.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So now can I know how big of the hide I have?
Oh, where's
No.
Exodia? Exodia, look up how big a black bear is.
Look up how big a black bear hide
Yeah,
is.
because you managed to get.
I got no idea what we're supposed to roll for cooking.
5 to
5 to 6.
5 to 6 square feet in total. So,
Nice.
5.
but yours has like a big flap on the shoulder from where you sliced it open.
It's okay. I'm gonna make it into a cloak.
All right. So you, what are you going to do with this child?
I say we eat them.
What,
my
okay.
God.
Well, what are
Hey.
what are the options? We can abandon it. We can adopt it.
Let me just switch. Let me just.
Malora,
switch
look
over
away,
to
I could eat it.
Dragonborn, and then I'll
Oh
eat
god.
them.
Wait.
I'll help eat them.
I shrugged
Let
my
me just
shoulders.
switch over to Dragonborn.
We
Oh
could
my
eat
God.
him. Do we do this?
No, don't
We
eat the
totally
child.
can.
It's a human.
Do you
Wait, hold
want
on.
to have a child? Because I can
Hold
solve
on,
your
hold on.
motherhood problem real quick.
Shh, hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
I have info about me somewhere that says something about. Hold on. What is it? Everything I do is for the common people.
Well, there you go.
And I see omens in every event and action. The gods try to speak to us. We just need to listen.
Fuck.
So this is meant to be.
My moral code would allow this.
He can help take care of the
I
dog.
say we just take them with us and drop them off in a town somewhere.
I
Wait, how
agree.
far away from the Cult of the Dragon are we?
Feed him to the dragon. Feed him to the dragon.
No, the Cult of the Dragon would raise him.
They're all
No,
good
I'm
people. They could
sure.
train
I'm
him to
sure
be a
there
good
is a
warrior.
dragon. I'm sure there's a dragon somewhere, and I can go and convince the dragon to, have the child and give us gold.
That sounds like a
Fair
better
trade.
idea.
He gets to eat. He gets to eat.
The dragon does.
Hey, I'm sure the kid's a virgin too. I'm sure that.
Yeah.
I should hope
I
so.
mean, come on.
I should
Wait,
hope
hold
so.
on.
Is this the Revenant
Not
D&D?
after
Maybe
dragon.
not.
Jesus Christ.
Where is he from?
Where's he from?
Yes.
He says he and his family grew up, or he grew up near Malon's Hope, and they were heading up to Esker to try and get a job there.
So
We didn't find
that-
your missing
that-
son, but here's another one.
That
So his
that the
family
Black
is
Slayer
in the
is that a
southwest.
Black Dragon Slayer?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, let's take the kid. Come on.
No.
Let's
We've
go, guys.
been through this. We can't get there.
Oh.
Can
you
I
look-
rename the child?
I mean,
I don't like Stu.
it's yours now.
He's your problem
He
now.
just died. You can't rename him. He's not a dog.
Name him Barry.
No.
I guess the kid is Aliona's Lucy.
Quick, what color are his jeans?
Gonna give it like 4 health points. You have to somehow keep it alive.
It wasn't even where I was going.
Okay, but
I was thinking Barry because his parents got killed by a bear.
Yeah, that's why I fucking.
no, he's very blue jeans.
Oh, yes, I love this.
No.
Oh man.
But he died in such a horrific way. He needs to be resurrected. This is reincarnation.
Hey Scomp, we need a
Yeah.
character token for Barry.
You have one. It's a
Hi,
bandit.
Sid.
Hey.
High five, buddy.
What just happened?
I literally cannot tell you.
I'm confused.
It's
Me
good.
too, and I
It's
don't like it.
perfect. Move on.
There's live action snail in image spam.
Live action snail. Wait, so it went from blue to purple and blue? I love this snail.
Well, he's iridescent.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is he beta too?
No, he's bioluminescent and
He's an
iridescent.
alpha snail. Thank you very
Oh
much.
Alright.
man.
So, are we taking
Power
the
bottom?
kid north with us, or are we gonna turn around and go? No, we're taking the kid north with us. We'll give him to like.
Drop
some
him off
nun
in
or
escort?
something. We'll give him to like.
Let's
some
just give
nun.
him to the Colts.
Does he have weapons on him at all?
Can we give him to the coal mines?
Coal mines? What coal mines?
Eat the child.
Not
The
Gil. Gil.
fantasy coal mines.
Eat the child.
Damn.
Does he have any weapons on him?
No. He's a 6-year-old child.
Just
My
his
God,
sharp
six.
wit as the
Jesus
youngest
Christ.
detective ever.
Okay. I'm gonna
My
Good
goodness.
job, Angus.
I'm gonna
His
give
name
him
is
my
Bruce.
javelin.
His name is
Oh no!
Bruce.
Hey,
I wanna
The
give
bear
him my
man.
javelin.
wait.
We can
Instead of
train
giving
him.
him away,
Okay,
why don't we just go sell him?
Canonically, his name is now Bruce.
Okay,
The
thank
bear
you.
man.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, I know what we can do. Let's go sell him to the elves. Come on.
No.
Stop
not
trying
sure.
to sell my child.
I'm not sure that they would want to buy a
We
human
take care of
child.
it while we go.
Hey, you never
I
know. They might
still
want to
think-
train it to be a spy. And
I still think taking him to the cult of the
Shit
dragon to be
happens.
raised is a good idea.
yeah, we can sell him to the cult.
Why are we?
I'm not
we
selling
could
them.
just
There's
give
no
him to the
exchange
cult to
of
raise.
money.
Please, we found this child along the
Okay,
side of the road.
Fine. We will not sell him for money. Can we barter him for goods and services?
Let's just take
Okay.
him to Vardan
No.
and see if there's a place
We can
that
just
will raise him.
Get some gems up for him then.
Okay,
fine
can
with
we look
gems.
at the
We
map
still
right
have
now?
3 days of mountains. we
Right.
gotta
The
do.
cult of the dragon is here-ish. Vardan is there-ish, which seems like a faster drive, walk, travel point.
Yes, but it's gonna. Take
Cult of the
15
Dragon, actually. It would take you like a day and a half to get to the cult, and another 3 days to get up to Vardoon.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So let's just continue to Vardan.
Hey, hey,
what's
that
the worst
that
thing?
necro
What if
That
You
necropolis-
babysit it then.
that necropolis.
The
The
necropolis?
necropolis?
What is
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
Not
what is
good.
that?
That is a. Have you ever seen Naxxramas?
From World
Mhm.
of Warcraft?
It's
basically that.
Naxxramas.
Oh, let's just go and throw the kid in there.
Stop
my-
trying to get rid of my child.
Great.
You can take care of cults.
I will have my snail a re you've never heard in your life before.
Oh hell. Her
I
buddy is
can't.
his
I
name.
Oh,
can't
shit.
wait to try to pull the child away
Mason,
from the
you
baby.
should have named the snail Mason.
Shit, can I change it?
Please do.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you know what? I never put the snail's name, so I can't change it.
Hey.
In canon Mason.
It's so
Congratulations. You've become canon as a reeing snail. How does that make you feel?
Probably amazing. It's amazing.
He'd be excited that his mom did that for him.
Mhm.
Alright, if you want to go south, death roll me.
Why are you in charge
Nobody
of the
else wants
campaign?
to go south.
We don't want to drop him off at the Cult of the Dragon. We want to carry him with us for 3 more days?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Wants to go south.
Fine. He can sit on my shoulders.
All right, I fixed
Look
my
at
snail.
it.
Oh, that's
It's
bonding
gorgeous.
time. It's like Ice Age.
So, the kid is kind of, even now in the morning, he's a little bit scared of Melora and the kobolds and the dragonborn.
Can
You
I
can-
offer him some berries?
Sure. So you
Yeah.
you
I
sort
guess
of
he
you
doesn't
know
like me enough to take
you
my
start
pet from.
giving him some food and sort of trying to calm him down, and he realizes that you guys aren't all that bad. He's just you realize that he's just never seen anybody besides humans and dwarves and things like that. So seeing you
I'm
guys
just-
is a little bit of a shock.
I'm just saying, whenever no one's looking, my character like shifts my changeling just shifts her teeth all into pointy teeth and smiles at the kid.
Yeah, he does not like you. He is.
And then shuts her mouth real quick, shifting
Yeah.
him back.
Kid doesn't like Azaria in the slightest. He's
Ash, what's your alignment?
Chaotic
I'm
neutral?
I am attempting to repair my relationship with the kid since he was scared of me when we first met.
You hug him.
Oh my.
Well,
You hugged the fuck out of him to the point he never wants to be touched again.
he doesn't like you any better than he did previously. He actually likes you a little bit less now.
Zadok, leave him alone.
As you try to intimidate the 6-year-old child.
You mean test
He
your
cried when I
cheese?
hugged him. He deserves it.
Well,
What is
again,
your
he
cheese gonna
grew up
do?
he grew up around humans and dwarves. He's not very experienced in dealing with kobolds. So when a small scaly thing runs out of the darkness and tries to hug him,
Wait,
Oh, keep him away from Xerxes.
I'm just saying, I kind of want the kid to try and tell them that, like, about the shifting teeth and them not believe.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Yeah.
technically.
I'm gonna use your character sheet to make a perception check because they don't have that for fucking.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
He wails.
He. Wait, that's not the right one. What did I want to? So yeah, he starts trying to blab about it to Aliona. Just she's changing her teeth.
Am
She's
I
changing her
nearby?
teeth."
I high five Azaria.
Do I hear this?
Perception.
My character's just
Yeah,
up
you
there.
can hear it. You're
acting
close
Okay.
enough that you hear it.
Okay, I have teeth too, and I smile at him.
My God. I grabbed the poor child.
No, he's trying to tell us about how her teeth changed, and I like don't get it. So I'm like, yeah, okay, teeth, cool. Here, look, see.
Yeah, as you look at the child and open your mouth and grin, exposing the razor sharp teeth. This kid buries his face in Aliona and is just like hugging her as tight as he can, just terrified.
I'm just saying, Azaria is like looking away, like holding back laughter.
You guys are the worst humans, worst fucking people.
I say to the child, don't worry, it's for food.
The humans are doing the next one.
That's why I said people.
Wait,
Christ.
how many humans are there?
You.
That's it?
Wait, what's
Oh, yeah,
Griffin?
Griffin. I always forget about Griffin.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you've got 2 humans in the party right now.
Okay.
I look human, but I'm not.
Don't put him near Griffin. He's gonna try to put him in a bag.
All right. I fall.
I don't have that bag anymore.
Rubbing
You
it
still
in.
have a bag.
Griffin just impulsively puts shit in bags now from now on.
We could have saved this kid in like 5 seconds if we just put him in a bag.
This is why our campaign's gone nowhere. Okay, Scott, move along the story.
So you're bringing the kid with you towards Eskerg?
I fucking guess so.
Alrighty then.
Also, Xerxes has
Oh,
been
fuck.
unusually quiet
Plans
tonight.
have changed.
Okay, Azaria kind of now started adding in like claws occasionally.
Do I notice?
You can
Make a perception check.
if you roll. I have no perception.
And then Azaria make a.
Yeah, who are you
a-
in front of
no,
when you do this? Because I would love to roll.
Azaria make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
If you roll higher than an 8 and a 16, they both notice you.
Ooh.
They both notice you.
Oh man.
I slap her on the back of the head and say, "Come on."
Can I roll a perception? Just...
Sure.
I wave with my claws. Back
Well,
to
this is a
back
way
to
to-
Azaria.
This is a way for them to figure out things.
You
Oh shit.
I wanted to notice so I can laugh maniacally.
Griffin notices, Matt does not.
Malora definitely does.
Yep.
Melora sees the sweat on the child's brow
What are we rolling for?
to see if we notice the changeling being a fucking changeling.
Claws and teeth.
Oh my god. I fall.
Hey, you can roll for it too. See if you finally notice
I
the
believe.
claws and teeth.
Oh, she noticed. She noticed a while ago. The kid was telling her about it. All right, so you pass your day traveling along the coast between the mountains and the sea here, and it's an uneventful day's journey, and you find yourself a little bit further along the coastline, ready for another night's rest after a long day of going back and forth along the mountainous coastline here, following the path. Who's first watch?
I'll take it.
I'm apparently not trusted anymore, so
I'll take it. I'll take it with Sid.
All right,
I mean-
Azaria and Oz first. Who's second?
I'll take it.
All right, and you
Let's
wanted
hope
to
I don't
do-
keep on rolling ones
Cabal wants to
all
be
night.
present,
Yep.
so-
So who's got third watch?
I
No
watched last
volunteers.
night. I'll do it again. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll stay up with the Xerxes.
All right.
I have to protect this child from all of you.
I don't want to eat him. I'm okay with you keeping him.
Mm-hmm.
I just showed him my teeth because he was talking about teeth.
Flicks out forked tongue.
Dude, I rolled a -1 intelligence at that point. I feel like I should roll my intelligence
You
every time I want to
effectively
speak.
tracks at that moment in time.
Okay, so we're gonna have first watch.
All right, first watch.
Can I get a Cabal?
Sure, you can. It's goat's milk. It's drinkable. He seems to enjoy it. I'm just waiting.
What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so first watch. Nothing.
I don't know. I was trying.
Nothing really happens. A couple hours pass, and time to wake up Cabal.
Before I do that, at some point, I want to look at Azaria and go, "Can you look like me?"
Yeah.
Cool.
Wanna see?
Yes.
Just like kind of shifts into a red dragonborn instead.
Nice.
Sid gets uncontrollably horny.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Sorry,
does
Oz,
Oz
not Sid.
still think?
No, you were right the first time.
Oh
Guys.
my fucking gosh.
Whoa, hold on.
Damn it.
Somebody was asking a question. What was that?
Does Oz still remember that this is Azaria?
Make an intelligence check. If you have object permanent.
Wow, that's the best intelligence roll I ever had.
Wow.
You do. You have object permanence. You remember this is still Azaria.
Thank gosh. It shifts back.
Could you imagine if I didn't though? That would suck.
Fuck my life.
It's like playing peekaboo with a baby. That's not okay, guys. Like literally, she just changed. I'm like, where'd she go?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Azaria.
The small child was actually Azaria the whole time.
Okay, so you two finish out your watch. Nothing's happened. You wake Cabal up and go to bed.
Oh, I'm just saying, Azaria shifts into the form of the kid and like goes over here and curls up nearby.
Near who?
Does anyone know?
Okay, so I'm gonna shift into the form of the kid and curl up near the kid.
Oh god.
Okay.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Great, now there are two of them. Unexpected prequel memes.
Does anyone do the night watch with me?
My
You
changeling
wanted to
has
by yourself?
No, it's just you.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. Can I perform my blood ritual?
Sure.
Jesus
Can I roll
Christ.
perception to see if I smell the blood?
If you wake
So
up
happy
in
I'm
your
not
sleep,
awake.
sure.
My changeling has
Nope.
nothing to do. Now they know it's fine.
So nobody wakes up. Sweet. Do I? Oh, right. I should probably roll a perception check to see if anything's around.
Wait, hold on. Does a blood ritual have like? Does it include like chanting or anything?
Don't worry about it,
Is
cleric.
noise?
No, I was just mostly cutting myself, bubbling to my patron. And
Well,
then,
because if it involves noise, I'm an outlander. I'm used to being like out in the wilderness by myself, and I can wake up to noises easy.
sure, you'll just wake up to Cabal without his like jacket on, so he's shirtless, and he's like cutting his chest. Okay.
And Boris
Oh, I
is
just
oddly
kinda
turned
look-
on by this.
I think you mean Exaria.
Like, oh, I don't want anything to do with this. Right back to sleep.
Okay.
Kaz, are you there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, cool.
Not really.
He's quiet.
That's okay.
All right, so your watch also goes smoothly. And time passes, and it's time to wake up the third watch people who I have forgotten.
Me and Boris.
Yeah,
All right.
Zadig and Boris. I keep getting you two confused. Why
I'm
did
the
you
blue
choose
one.
X's?
I chose my name
Just
first.
to mess with you, Exaria.
Xerxes is based on a real life creature.
Truth.
King Xerxes.
Okay.
He was king.
All right.
Xerxes
Anything
from
you guys
Pandora
want
Heart.
to talk about on your watch, or anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Night goes by. It's calm. Nothing happens. You wake up in the morning. Everybody starts getting ready, and again, you have a little bit of breakfast, sort of stretch your legs, and get ready for another long day of riding through these switchbacks.
I
And
tell
now there's two
Azaria to
kids.
switch back into herself instead of the kid.
Oh yeah, well how does that start, Scott?
You
Yeah.
wake up and
No,
you wake
new game. Aliona has to figure out which one is which.
you wake up
Oh my god.
you wake up
I
and
inspect the tooth.
no, go on. Go on.
Scott, go.
We good? So yeah, you wake up and there's no Azaria, but there are two kids.
It's a mimic. Kill it.
Wait. I go over and open my mouth near the two kids, but not nowhere near like scary distance, but scary enough that it's visually right there.
They both
Which one?
recoil in fear.
Really?
I'm a
See,
changeling.
here's
It's
the
my
thing,
job.
She's trying to fuck with you, so I'm gonna let that go. Like that's acceptable.
I hugged them both.
Oh.
You get smacked by both.
can I offer goat's milk to both?
They'll both hold out their hands.
Okay, is this like if I ask you which one of you is telling the lie, one of you always lies and one of you always tells the truth?
Yeah, pretty much. I think.
Sid, roll an intelligence check.
Because she's trying to,
Fuck with us?
she's trying to imitate this child. So,
Checks out.
and of course the two, like, you ask the kids, which one's the real one, and they both point to themselves, like, it's me.
Azaria messed up a couple freckles, and I can tell it's her.
Zaria,
Oh, I don't even know.
make a I guess sleight of
Performance.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleight of hand there, right? Wait, there's okay.
Not.
There is actually a deception roll, Scott.
There is, but it's
Or is that for like verbal?
that's yeah.
Can
It's
I
for
can I
lying.
perception to see which one is which?
Sure, if you roll higher than a 22.
I cannot physically roll higher than a 22.
But you can roll a 22.
No, I have a -3 modifier. I can't.
Oh,
Investigation or perception?
Perception.
Hey, you got one of the twos. Someone get another one.
If you squint to make it blurry, it looks like I got 22.
Cross your eyes, you mean?
No one can tell the difference between these two.
Fuck it, we're all going to the same place. Let's go!
I got it. We should just stab them both, and we'll know right away.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, because child blood is a different color than adult blood? How does this work?
I have an idea. Somebody start playing music.
Okay, I play
Boris?
this on my
Performance, Boris.
with Monica.
Okay, now what?
Damn it, Boris.
Oh, my snail.
So close. So close, Aliona. So close.
What are like? God damn it!
Scott, anything you had planned for us? I think it's safe to say you can save for next session.
You know what? I've been worried all day. I didn't have enough prepared. I didn't know it was gonna take the entire session to fucking get to place A.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it.
We might not even get there before the end.
I don't know if we're gonna level up this session.
We're not gonna.
All right, hold on, Boris. What?
What?
Who? Somebody was talking. Who's that?
I'm gonna start dancing to try to entice Azaria to play music.
But I have a 6 performance.
Yeah.
All right, you start dancing. I
To
don't know
no
if that's
beat.
gonna prompt Zarya to do anything.
And the snail is singing perfectly.
I think at this point Ash should roll another sleight of hand with all these perceptions going on.
Hey, it's all different people.
I think, yeah, at this point,
I
I
just
mean,
wanna track
yeah.
her. I
See,
can
at this point,
track
like
her
everybody's
easily.
rolled against the first one, so she's gonna have to maintain it now.
Can I try to persuade the right one to tell, or the Azaria to tell us that it's her?
Sure.
Fuck. I could.
All right, you roll. Zarya roll persuasion against him. At this point, this is getting old.
Oh shit.
All right. So how's this conversation go down?
Please just turn around and make your teeth grow pointy right in front of the child.
The kid
claws
screams, just screams at the top of his lungs and turns and books it straight into the woods, disappearing from sight into the trees.
Oh no.
Azaria like puts her hands and shifts back to her normal form, laughing.
I smack
Rolling
Azaria
on
in
the
the back
ground
of the head.
laughing.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Or are we going after the kid now? We're going after the kid, aren't we?
Yeah, poor child.
I shrug.
Let him die.
Yeah, that's the end
Jesus
of
Christ!
Bruce.
Chaotic neutral is the best.
He'll have a probably better chance besides being in this.
At some point, there's gonna be a man dressed as a bear with a cape that's gonna kill us all.
This is true.
We're
Come
never
back
gonna
and
get anything done with this child in our group.
Hold on, I thought you did things for the people.
I do, but if we're not gonna get anything done, then what's the point?
Just because my moral code won't allow this. You're safer with us! And then just kind of just like sit for a minute.
Can I persuade Azaria to quit messing with the kid for the interest of the party?
You can try.
Kid's
The
gone.
kid's also not here.
What did
Alright.
you get?
Roll back.
You got a
Ash.
19.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I guess you persuaded me.
Now let's go get the freaking kid. Why is the dwarf the carrying one? This is wrong.
Because you're a cleric.
Oh, my friend.
I'm a changeling. I take over kids and I push people out of their spot and take their place. So this is my job.
I wanna put a hunter's mark on her so I can track her for the next hour.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
That's amazing.
Is that a?
I don't know why it does that. I don't understand.
Yeah, you take.
But it do.
Does it do?
Oh no! You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever
Yeah,
you hit it.
I don't want to. I don't care about that.
So that's rolling the damage.
That's
So like
what
every
that
time
is,
you
yeah.
would roll an attack, you'd roll your hunter's mark attack as well
Yeah.
to get the extra damage.
She just wants to know where the hell I am.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want a marker.
So you're all standing around and you just see this little red arrow just above Azaria's head, pointing down, like bobbing up and down over her head in the air.
Okay.
Mike, sorry, it just kind of looks up at it, starts like swatting at it.
Your hands just pass right through it. There's nothing
It's
there.
just an exclamation point straight down on top of her.
Azaria then looks over at Malora and is just like, this will be gone by somewhere at town, right?
I shrug.
I asked Melora to track the kid, and I start following.
Fucking that's just hovering over Azaria's head for the next hour.
I'm gonna track the kid.
So
Where is the kid?
you wander into the woods, and after about 2 hours of wandering around and searching under everything, you finally find the kid sort of curled up under a log, hiding in some overgrown brush, just sobbing.
I say, Griffin, bag him.
God damn it.
Sorry,
Put him in the wedding sack.
So it was Boris and Griffin going after him?
Melora.
Yeah.
All right.
I should be able
Oh,
to track
I
them,
just
like,
remembered
pretty instant.
something.
Well, yeah,
I
you
just
found
remembered
him.
something. I have some of the acid in the crystals. I can make explosives, man.
You can offer him some milk when you get him back to camp. You guys are gonna waste half a day with this kid. So, all right,
I find him, we get him back to camp.
Yep, you manage to, you extend your arm and just sort of coo at him, and he takes your hand and goes with you.
I don't coo.
Hoot, hoot.
The only thing that barn owls do is screech.
True.
So.
Reach gently at them.
Yeah.
I take my rope,
Soft
I tie
reaching.
it around the kid, and I tie it to Aliona's belt.
Do what in the what now?
Yeah, I take my rope and tie it around the kid and tie it to your belt.
Okay.
Use the medieval child leash.
Hope that he doesn't fall off your horse on the ride, because that would be bad. Oh yeah, he can ride Lucy. Because right now he's the day before he was riding on the back of Aliona's saddle. So you guys have now spent about 3 hours messing around with this kid, tormenting the poor guy. So you manage to get on the road finally, and head up, and you get about here along the road before it sundown and nighttime coming. Time to settle down for another night's rest.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take
I'll
third.
also take second.
All right, Griffin, Melora second, Oz third, and who was
Zadok and
first?
Boris were first.
All right.
You know what I just realized? We were last watch and now we're first watch.
I'll do third watch with Oz.
Okay. All right. So first watch. Nighttime falls. The darkness settles in. You watch as the sea sort of calms for the evening, and nothing eventful happens. It's a nice, relaxing evening, sitting by the fire. And your turn comes to wake the others up for their watch.
Now it's Melora and Griffin.
All right.
I throw my hat at Melora like she did to me the other night.
How tall are you?
change of plan. I grab Melora's dice and just start rattling it incessantly right in front of her face.
I'm gonna. Wait. I pluck at you with my talons. Get my fucking belt.
So you don't hit him, but the intention is present and very apparent. Alrighty then. Melora.
That wouldn't have hit him anyways.
No, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't hit
I
him, but
wouldn't have, yeah.
the intention was there. Roll a con save, Melora.
What?
All right, you start to feel yourself sort of nodding off, but you manage to fight it and stay awake. Boris, make a con save.
I'm asleep.
Oh, sorry.
Griffin
Whoever.
is up.
Yeah, Griffin.
I was gonna say all this shit happens when Borb and I are together.
Oh, that was a Constitution check. Con save.
Oh, con save. We got.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Well.
Okay. Griffin doesn't manage to fight off the urge to take a little nap on his watch. Melora barely stays awake, but
I shake my
manages
head at this youngling.
just manages to stay awake throughout the watch, enough time to get the third watch up.
I pass my time with making
Odds
some
is up.
berry tea for the next one.
As
Alright.
is up. As is up.
Was there anybody else or just you?
Me.
It's Oz too.
Okay.
I hand both of you some berry teas and go to bed.
I totally accept the berry tea.
I said thank you, and then I give mine to
Thank
Ash
you.
too. But not until after Melora walks away, because I have no fucking use for berries.
God damn it. Hey, at least I tried.
The fucking dragon. I said thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Oz, roll a D100 for me.
Oh goody.
We're gonna do this again.
Oh yay.
Did anyone wake me up, or am I still there?
You're against a tree?
You slept through your watch
Yeah,
and are
yeah.
still asleep. You fell asleep about 25
You
minutes
pretty
into
much
waking
laid
up.
in
and
your
just
sack like, I'm gonna watch from here, and then you fell
Just
asleep.
stay here and-
You fucking dick.
Melora looks at him just like IRL and shakes her head and goes back to making tea.
And then she thinks, the fuck is IRL? So you're sitting there and you hear off in the distance up ahead a pack of wolves howling. And you sort of perk up and, listen to see if they get closer. And then a few minutes later you hear and they're much, much further away. But aside from that, the rest of your watch goes without event.
Oh,
It
I
is
don't have to
once
roll?
again morning.
I don't have to
Morning
roll.
world and all who inhabit
If you
it.
want to roll a D100, you can.
I
You don't
do
have
want
to.
I
All
wanna
right.
see what happens.
I swear to God, Ash.
You're right into the wolf.
So close and yet so far.
You fall asleep and wake up in the morning with the rest of everybody else.
Aww.
That tea put you right to bed, huh? It's that double dose of berry tea.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
Uh-huh.
you're waking up, clean up your camp, get yourselves ready to go.
I give Ash shit for falling asleep and getting mad at me for going after something.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Okay, let's move along.
I wake up my Melora by flicking her bell with a nail.
What? You did what?
I flicked your bell, but I only used a claw because I don't want to try and take it or anything. I just wanted that to be the noise you
wake
hear
me
to
up.
wake you up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wake up.
I'm fucking with your bell.
All right.
I shifty eye you, but I wake up.
So it's the 4th day of your journey, and normally today would be the day that you would be arriving into Vardun, but a half day is about delay the day before has held you back a little bit. It is going to be another day of travel to get there. As you make your way along the coast and switchbacks, you come across here. To your right along the path is an entrance into the mountain, and you see dwarves coming down the road towards the mine, some leaving it as you're approaching in the late evening. And it appears to be one of the mines that's worked by the citizenry of Vardun.
I'm just saying, Azaria starts her body just starts shifting into a dwarf to blend in.
Okay.
Now that they know, she's gonna start blending. No.
All right, so this
wanna
is where
recast
you
Hunter's
guys
Mark?
have decided that you're going to set up camp about 40 feet short of this sort of mine entrance off the side of the pathway.
40 feet, that's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to be right on top of it.
I was going to say a little bit further away than that.
Oh.
Well,
no, 40 feet's fine.
Can you count to 40, Oz?
Oz cannot. Sid barely
can Oz count to 4 is an accurate question, and the answer is no. Sid, like, when Oz speaks, you can see the cogs in his head putting together the words "the" and things like that. It is a concentrated mental effort to speak. So.
Oh, she's a changeling.
I'm just saying, my character over
3
there
days
just starts
later.
clapping.
What's up?
Azaria just starts clapping.
Slow clapping for Oz's actual epiphany.
No, Griffin, what did you say?
I said, does he have the intelligence to say that?
He has the intelligence.
This 6-year-old is smarter than me.
Yes. The 6-year-old has an int of 7.
God damn it.
All right, so you.
I have,
who's
with
taking first watch?
modifiers, a -4.
Get
I
fucked.
think Balor and I should
Yep.
take first watch because interesting things happen.
Oh, good. Yeah. We'll do that.
Second watch.
I'll take second.
I'll go with Oz.
Third watch.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll go with
I'll
her.
do third too.
All right, we got 4 people on third watch.
Okay, I'll go off third watch.
We got 3 people on third watch. All right, first watch. Who was that again?
Valor and Boris.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead, Boris. Roll a D100.
Here we go.
Damn it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hopefully Boris just...
So, as your watch begins, the ground starts to shake beneath your feet, and you feel a pretty bad sort of tremor going through the area. You know, trees are shaking in the woods nearby, and it's bad. Rocks are falling off the cliff ahead of you, and you hear in the woods some trees snapping. Make a dex save.
Oh, goodly.
Does anyone else wake up from that?
Well, if people want to make perception checks to see if they wake up from this,
I am
'cause
supposed to remain alert in danger in the woods. Does that do anything for this?
You're awake.
You're awake. Yeah.
No, I
you're
just mean like in
experiencing this as
general.
well.
Did I?
So,
do I get like it? Some
Melora,
advantage?
are you sitting next to Boris or near him, or are you guys like on opposite sides of the camp?
I would imagine, yeah.
I'm just saying, my
Imagine
character
what?
just woke the fuck
We'd
up.
be on opposite sides because we're
Okay. So
doing
you don't
a
have to
watch?
make a save, because a tree
Oh, okay.
falls directly in the middle of the campsite, right where
God damn.
right where Boris is sitting, who manages to notice it and jump out of the way.
Scott, I'm gonna let you know I sleep outside, curled up near the fire most nights. So you tell me if I gotta roll a dex save or not.
Well, you're asleep, so you don't even get a chance, but it doesn't hit you.
Okay.
So it does wake everybody else up in the camp from the tree falling. Everybody sort of jumps awake and looks around.
Do I wake up?
Okay, no, you don't.
Seems
No.
accurate to life.
Griffin is just snoring away while like the fragments of the tree sort of settle around the campsite, and everybody's just like, what the fuck?
This seems
And
to still be tracking.
You sort of hang around for a couple minutes, and the tremors start to subside and eventually go away. But other than that, everybody else, you sort of calm your nerves. You move a campsite a little bit away from where you were, just out of superstition, and curl up back to sleep. And second watch time comes, and it's your turn to go to sleep and
Do
wake
they
up to
move
watch.
me, or
Huh?
do they wake me up to? Because you said they moved campsite.
They move like 15 feet away so that the middle of the camp isn't covered with a broken tree. But no, they leave you where you're at. Are you second watch?
No, I am.
We are.
All right.
Do
So,
we have
second-
enough time to go back to sleep before our watch starts?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
like probably 40 minutes into their watch.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that happened pretty quick after you guys went to bed, but
So
wake up, get scared, and move on.
Okay.
So now me and Oz are awake.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Right, I
Zadok, how do you
posted-
want to hang out with me?
I posted a picture of Az right now.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
All right, Oz.
The fun
Yes.
has begun.
D100, my dude.
I rolled the last one, Zadok. You want to roll it?
Okay. I've rolled it.
Oh, fuck. I don't have...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yay! Everyone grows 4 levels.
Except Zadok, who somehow gets a foot shorter?
Oh.
God damn it.
That's fine.
Oz, Zadok, perception checks.
Oh shit.
I'm not very perceptive.
Sure not.
Oz.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We don't have a
Jeez.
child with us
I'm
anymore.
about as perceptive as a -7 intelligence dragonborn.
No, you are worse.
So
Maybe
just
the bard
slightly
should've
less
stayed
stupid
up
than me.
with y'all.
So
Yeah.
let's see. I'm trying to get. All right. So neither of you notice,
But
but
I believe Eliona and the kid would be inside.
what tense? This is all flavor tense.
well, it's. I
Flavor
mean,
tense.
I said that for flavor. You guys would able to set up tents if you wanted to have a tent.
No,
I didn't
mean,
say-
like inside the circle. Like they would be closer
Oh,
to the
yeah,
fire
okay.
than the circle.
So neither of you notice as a couple of wolves sort of sneak out of the woods nearby, and they're not interested in you guys so much. They're sort of sniffing around and moving closer towards the bag of food and other stuff that you guys have sitting nearby. All right, Ash, in her
They're
sleep.
supposed to be always alert to danger in the woods. Just saying.
I would wake up to these kinds of things. I'm just saying, I'm a
Fucking hell.
Outlander dwarf that's prone to nature.
How far are they away from me?
Griffin? They're
Yeah.
about 50 feet away from you right now. They've moved camp.
I sleep down.
So not 50, about 40 feet. So you're snoozing up here. Everybody else has moved on to the new camp.
Fuck, I finally rolled a 20.
So yeah,
Saved
Ash,
my life.
Azaria wakes up. Doesn't really know why. Sort of just wakes up and it sits up, looks around.
Oh my god, I pushed the whole thing.
Yeah, of course
I
it does.
pushed the whole thing. I should be alert though.
When you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger. You are asleep.
Sleeping is an activity while traveling.
No,
God damn it.
it's not though.
Come
But
on.
you can make a perception check to see if you wake up. I'll even give you advantage because you're a fucking owl. All right, you wake up. So we've got Azaria, Melora, Zadok, and Oz are awake.
And Boris.
Boris. All right, so the wolves aren't attacking. They're trying to get to a bag that has some food in it right now.
Being prone to nature, am I able to tell which one would be like the pack leader?
Looking at them, it doesn't appear that there is a pack leader. It looks like they're just a couple of sort of mangy wolves that have banded together to steal and just, survive in the wilderness.
Well, there went my plan.
I want to throw them pieces of the bear that we had.
All right. Are you going to try to throw it into the woods behind them or throw it to them?
Yeah, I'm going to throw it to them.
Okay. So you take a couple of chunks of meat and you throw it at the wolves, and they fight amongst themselves for a moment, scrabbling, trying to grab the pieces, and then with their mouths full of meat, they take off back into the woods, satisfied and fed.
What sluts?
And the rest of the watch goes uneventfully.
So just so you know what I was thinking, if there was a whatchamacallit, I was going to try to, I could command one to do something, and I was hoping there was a leader and they would follow.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead if it doesn't understand your language.
So, but I can talk to them.
Do you speak wolf?
Would you hold on?
Yeah, the wolf doesn't understand.
I thought there was something about nature clerks being able to talk to animals. Oh, I would have to use speak with animal. So I would have had to use 2 spell slots. Oh well, I didn't have to, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, just a couple pieces of meat.
Yep, and they took them and headed off into the woods, back to wherever they came from in the first place. No harm, no foul. Just a couple of hungry animals. Found a couple other hungry animals.
I'm going to use the rest of my watch to take a bath. Get my feathers all in shape.
Wait, are we in
you know.
the third watch yet?
It's third watch time now, yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone wake me up or do they forget about me?
No, you're still over there.
Stay sleeping.
Are you the third watchman?
No, he was.
I was part of it, yes.
Oh, you're part of the third watch? All right, then yeah, they wake you up. They go over and sort of, whoever was on second watch goes over and sort of shakes your shoulder to get you up and rejoin the group. Griffin just comes trudging over, dragging his fucking sleeping bag behind him.
Just this fucking kid all angry in the woods.
What the fuck,
Never
guys?
let me do anything.
Cabal's asking if she should roll a D100.
Go for it.
Hey.
Nice. All right. You guys sitting there, nothing really is happening. It's a nice quiet night, Griffin and Cabal are both just sort of sitting there looking around in the woods. when you hear a twig snap behind you in the woods.
Oh shit!
Dude, I gotta find the fucking things here. And 4 bandits step out of the woods, weapons
they
drawn,
being quiet
ready
enough
for a fight.
where- Yeah, are they
Oh
being
no.
quiet enough?
Oh no, they just trundle on in, breaking branches, crushing leaves. Everybody wakes up. They get their
Oh, man.
weaponry ready for a fight. Everybody in the camp has woken, standing up,
Yeah, I
getting
just
ready to
fixed
fight.
my feathers.
When suddenly you hear a horn blown from the woods behind them, and all 4 bandits stop, look over
Oh,
their
they're about to
shoulders,
get
look at each
fucked
other,
over.
It's our boy.
and they take off running back into the woods.
Dwarves are after them?
No.
And that's all that happens for the rest of the night.
The fuck?
I bet it was the dwarves because we're close to the mine.
The mine's on this side of you. The horn came from this side.
Oh, that's spooky.
And it was a long, just single note. And they all looked at each other, looked back at you, and sprinted back into the woods, sheathing their weapons as they went.
I have a bad feeling.
Oh, do we have reputation with all bandits?
I think the police were chasing them.
So, third watch goes nice and smooth. Wake up in the morning, get the others up, ready for the day, have your breakfasts, and mount up and I guess head off towards Vardoon.
Yay, we made it. Oh,
Finally.
wait, maybe not.
I'm just moving you for a
We
second
did
there
it.
real quick. Because we're gonna switch to this one up here. Because you've made it to the outskirts of Vardoon. I don't even have that map in the thing. Yes.
I play music to give the DM time to get the map.
I dance again.
You fall
Oh my
on your
God.
face.
I jingle my bell.
I can't even see these rolls right now because I'm waiting for this to load.
That is all.
So Ash and I are playing music, and Zadok is trying to dance and falling over.
I flip around.
I'm not falling over. I'm just not dancing well.
Griffin's doing like backflips and shit.
I attempt to do backflips.
All right. So we're gonna move
Hey,
to.
mine wasn't so bad. I ring my bell on time to the beat this time.
So as you approach the dwarven town of Vardoon along the coastal road, along your right and left side, as you get closer, the hills start to give way to hilly sort of farmland and tree orchards and all sorts of grazing land for different livestock. You see some cows over there, some sheep, things like that. You're passing just huge swaths of farmlands built into the hills on either side. And the Eric farmstead is on the right as you enter into Vardoon proper from the coastal road.
Okay. I would like to go to the Lord's residence to see if there's somewhere where we can take the kid and to find out about any local work.
Anybody else? Ideas?
What else is in this town?
Well, you've got
Azarius had
the map up.
It's slightly below.
Oh, is it not the top?
Nope, that's Eskerg as a whole. This is the town of
Aha!
Vardoon.
Okay.
Azarius going to go blend into the brothel. Figure some things out.
All right, so
level,
the Dancing Chalice does have a brothel as part of it.
Awesome.
Where's the dancing chalice? Oh, the snoring chalice?
No, there's the dancing one on the other side.
Oh,
of
I
the
see this.
Where's the Shrine of Thune?
I'm guessing a shrine to their god.
I would like to go there.
Home of the orcs.
I would like to go to the market.
Yeah, the market has a bounty board.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Does Azaria like notice? Can Azaria like notice if the dwarves in there have a preference for what they prefer, so that she can better gather information?
Make an investigation check to see what you can glean from people and maybe get some information off one of them. Nope.
I was really hoping she rolled a
Hmm,
1. I was going to say turned into an orc.
Can I go there
Hey.
and pickpocket their wealth?
Griffin, what was that?
When I go there, can I go and pickpocket the wealth?
Pickpocket who?
Wealthy
The
people.
wealthy.
people?
I mean, you can try, but you guys haven't gone anywhere yet. You're still on the coastal road. We got to figure out where the party's going, and that's why I've put your character tokens here, so we can say that your party is somewhere in Vardoon. Figure out where y'all want to go.
So let's go to the Lord's house first to get rid of the kid, and then go to the market. Wow.
Oh, we're all going at the same time.
And we don't have to.
Yeah, there is a World Anvil page for this city.
Okay. I'd take Aliona and the kid with me to go.
Boris,
to the
wait,
Lord's house.
hold on. That's why I said there's a World Anvil page on this, and since you're a dwarf who lived in Eskirg, you would know this information.
I didn't live in Eskirg.
I can't
Oh, I
move
did.
my
Never
character
mind.
token.
Fucking what?
I was thinking the city. I lived over by Carthun, though.
So let me read you the excerpt for the Lord's residence here real quick.
Okay.
Home to what?
I was gonna say, can I use my adept linguist to learn enough Dwarvish to like pick up on like local stuff?
You have to observe the humanoids interacting with one another for at least one day.
Yeah. How long are we gonna be here?
By the end of by like tomorrow, you should be able to.
Okay, cool.
If you guys stay here through the day, yeah. So Vardoon, the Lord's residence. Oh my God, what is this?
Oh, ignore that.
Okay.
That's one of my
Home
language
to the
proficiencies.
Lord of Vardoon, Thranod Caskbrow, this extravagant mansion is a standout within the small town. Guards stand out front day and night and accost anyone who gets too close, and too close by their standards seems to be within sight. No one has seen the Lord outside of his home in a few years, and few have spoken to him since.
Oh, well, never mind.
So the Lord of Vardoon is not somebody that anyone's able to go just chat with.
Ooh, are elves safe in the dwarven city, or is this still part of the human area?
No, you're in Eskirg. You're in a different country. They don't care about that war.
Oh, fucking hell, my character just turned into an elf.
As you were walking past the Eric farmstead, you caught a glimpse of an elf in the workers, and so there's elves about.
All right, my character's an elf already. I can't move my character token.
What?
Fucking tablet.
Oh yeah. Where did you want to move to?
The dancing chalice. I'm gonna be going into the brothel as an elf to go and try and get glean information off people. People are very chatty when they're drunk. or in other
All right.
activities. So
Jesus.
my character has no shame.
So the Dancing Chalice is the only tavern in Vardoon, but it's also their brothel, their tavern, their general meeting place for the dwarves and other people of this town. The Snoring Chalice is owned by the same guy. It is the inn, so where you go to sleep. people rent rooms, stuff like that.
Shrine of Thun seems to be a place of refugees and safe and
Yeah.
protected, so we should take the key
I'm
there.
going there. Oh, if you guys are doing that, then I'll go with you. Because that's where I'm going.
Let's take
Alright.
the kid over here.
Aliona? You going
I'm
with
just
him?
saying, my changeling kind of peeks her head out when no one's looking and changes her teeth and smiles at the kid, waving a cold hand bye.
Oh my god.
Before going back in.
Athena, are you coming to the Shrine of Thun with the kid?
Do I have a choice?
Do you want
Yeah,
to
you
go
do.
with him?
I don't.
If you don't, you can keep him, but I'm not running into the woods for him again.
No, I'll stay.
Okay.
So you're gonna keep the kid?
What do I do with them?
Well, they're going to the Shrine of Thun to see if he'd be welcome there. I mean,
Shrine
okay,
of Thun
yeah, sure.
is a bunch of refugees, and it's well protected and is beloved by the community.
Okay, yeah, sure.
you guys are just gonna take on a
You
fucking
can stand
squire.
outside.
Jesus. All right, we're just gonna assume that the kid is like glued to Aliona's hip.
I wonder
Jesus
why.
Christ.
Because
Yeah.
somebody's been scaring him a bunch.
And there's a rope.
So
I
that
don't know
too.
what you're talking about. I would never do such a thing.
So you guys take sort of the long way to avoid the Lord's guards and make your way to the Shrine of Thun. And as you approach this large, obviously orcish structure ahead of you, made of tusks and bones and raw hides and things like that, strung together very sort of haphazardly, but at the same time, it's expertly crafted. It's this mix of raw material and sort of expert craftsmanship. And you approach and see on the other side of the gate that you sort of push open to enter into the open courtyard, there's kobolds milling around. You see a small group of tabaxi sort of playing dice in the corner off to the side. There's a few Aarakocra perched up on the top of the building.
Ooh.
You look inside and sort of looking around to see what you can find. And I've got to pull up the proper document here. And you're just walking around with the kid in tow, looking for someone to talk to when an orc steps out of the flaps of hide that sort of cover the doorway. He is gigantic. Just a hulking orc, his head completely shaven clean, but covered in ritualistic sort of patterned scars across his scalp, going down the back of his neck, across his shoulders. He's bare-chested. You can see the scarring covers the vast majority of his body.
I'm
These
guessing
intricately carved patterns on his skin. He
How
steps
tall
up.
would you say he is?
I can tell you exactly how fucking tall he is.
How many Stuart Littles high is he?
He's taller than you, my dude. He's 7 foot.
By literally 1 inch.
No, by 3 inches.
Yep, you're right.
Math.
Pause intelligence.
So a large hulking orc steps out, covered in these scars, and sort of grunts at you. What can I do for you?
Oh, is this Jogan?
Yes.
Okay. We found this child in the woods. His parents were taken by a angry bear, and we are seeking to find a place of refuge for him.
All are welcome at the Temple of Thun, of course. He kneels down in front of the young man. You all right there, kid? And the kid sort of sniffles a little bit, but nods his head. You all grow up to be strong. The kid, again, nods a little bit enthusiastically, and the orc stands up, looks at you, and goes, "You've done a good thing. We'll take care of him. Make sure he's well fed, well trained, ready for the world ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I step up next to him, like as close as I can without getting in his face to kind of like measure my height next to him. Look
He's
him up
sort
and
of-
down. And then I look at the kid, put an arm around this guy and go, "He will teach you good."
Yes, that's what I said. He says as he sort of just he puts his hand around your wrist and squeezes a little bit to lift your arm off, and you feel the strength in his hands. This guy could crush your wrist.
Oh, he is strong. He will be good teacher. And
Sure,
then I
Cabal.
and then I start walking away.
So you extend a little cup of
Never forget us and the goat's milk.
goat's milk, and the kid takes it, and you can see now the kid's sort of tearing up at the
Goodbye,
thought of
baby.
being separated from you guys, but at the same time,
You guys.
fuck you.
Okay, we won. We got the DM to say fuck you.
We did it.
Roll a fucking dex saving throw, everybody. No. Jesus. Rocks fall, everyone dies. The end.
Yay. Let's go back to Ark.
I didn't get to level 3.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. So so he takes the cup and he sips at it, and then
I die.
you die. And then he gives it back to Cabal, and they say your goodbyes. He sort of wipes a tear from his eye and waves at you, and then goes inside following Julgan Proudscar.
Which one?
What?
Which scar is he proud of?
It's all one big scar.
I follow Barrick to the market for the bounty board.
Scump has walked away.
Kind of mentally, yeah, a little bit. Holy fuck!
There are merchants in this market, correct?
It is a market, yes.
That's what I thought. What kind of merchants are in this market?
What sort of merchant are you looking for?
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I don't fucking know. That's why I'm asking.
Who's the fucking DM here?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out
just kidding.
what he wants to
Please
look
don't
for,
kill my
and
character.
I can tell him if there's something that might provide it.
Please don't
I
kill
would
my
like
character.
some sort of better vestments. That would be nice. Oh, we lost someone.
I want to know if there's anyone that makes bows here, because there wasn't in the last.
It's Griffin's voice channel that deuced.
Yeah, his headphones died.
Oh,
Yeah, switch to
poops.
I can't even find.
I mourn for Barak's headphones.
Oh,
Still
you
digging a hole.
okay?
You mean Griffin?
Yes.
I
That's
mourn
the
for
one.
Xerxes because we haven't heard him all night.
He's sleepy.
He weed sleeped. What's it called, Baker?
Sleepy weeded.
Sleepy weeded. That's it.
No.
I'm trying to look up vestments. It doesn't even look like they're a thing, even though you have them in your character sheets.
You've been naked this whole time.
He has. He has no armor from equipment.
Yeah, but he's been actually naked.
I mean, yeah, no, literally, you don't actually have armor.
Oh, Kaz.
Yeah, you don't have armor, Zadok.
That's unfortunate.
Like, you have no armor at all.
How do you have such a high AC?
He's got really
Draconic
good
resilience.
scales.
Because he's got,
It's straight up draconic resilience.
and 19 dex.
That too.
He's not a monk. That's Xerxes.
Yeah.
Xerxes is the one with unarmored defense.
Yeah. But Zadok has a 17 AC.
Yeah, my parts of my skin are covered by a thin sheet of dragon-like scales. When you aren't wearing armor, your AC is equal to 13 plus your dex.
Wait. Your entire body is covered in fucking scales.
Yeah, but that's just the draconic. Well, it's because I'm a kobold. That's just part of the draconic resilience part.
Oh my god, this fly.
You sure it's not a tiny snail?
Yes, it's a fly. It's making me ree. It's not reeing. All right.
Is Zadig still shopping?
Sell anymore. Hang on, I'm looking. I'm just kind of looking through things in the.
Is there a bounty board that has anything of interest?
So you locate the bounty board in the center of this sort of sprawling open air market with all sorts of various stalls, people selling food, some people selling little trinkets, others there's a blacksmith display with some weapons and some armor. There is a bowyer here that sells their wares here at the market.
I'd like a better bow.
I'm sure everybody would like a better bow. Hold on, I'm trying to fucking.
I'd like to buy a better bow.
Hold the fuck up, my man.
Holding the fuck up. Oh no, she's at home with her mom.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, my mind goes dark before it thinks.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty bad even for me. Sorry, Emma. I doubt she's listening, but you know. Just in case.
All right, cool. So I've got a well, that's nice. All right, I've got a shop generator here. Hell yeah. What is this?
Yay.
All right. So you are going through the market stalls and sort of picking your way through, looking for the best items that you can find. What sort of stuff are you guys looking for?
Is there any kind of special arrows? Like
I'd like a better bow.
Be descriptive. What do you like? What?
I would like the bow that I shoot with my hands that shoots an arrow to do more damage than the bow I currently have.
When we go to the shop, what bows do we see?
That
Are they
doesn't
on the
seem
wall?
more descriptive.
So you're walking through and you find
Is there a
weapons
clearance bin?
dealer. You find a weapons dealer that's got some axes, some swords, and different weapons laid out, and there's a couple of bows on the wall behind him. Everything looks like the bows look like what you guys are carrying. And as you ask him to see one of them, you look at it, you compare it with the one you got, and yeah, it's similar craftsmanship.
Strange, it's a fucking bow.
I know, right?
is there any kind of different arrows? Like different kind of head because we're in a different area?
Do they have any nice bowstrings I could add for more damage? Do they have any scopes?
just a
Do they
better
have any
wood?
weights? Right.
Do they have any scopes for your fucking bow?
Fucking add-ons. Are there any bow add-ons, damn it?
No. No,
Well,
it's just
there's
No
their
counterweights, no sights,
answer. Holy shit.
no quick release on the fucking arrows. God. Shitty bow here. Just saying.
all right. As you
Any enchanted arrows?
well, you don't find anything like that, but you do find a hand crossbow that gives off a significant magical sort of
Hand crossbow?
effect to it. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm currently in a brothel.
Damn it, if only I wasn't busy fucking.
Pretty much. And getting information about the town and everything else. Basically, being the spy.
Scott, how much is it?
I'm still trying to loot the brothel.
Oh my god.
I'm the distraction. He's looting.
So you're gonna
You better
talk
be
to the.
sharing.
How much?
later
Hold on. What is the actual damage for it, Scott? Like, I want to compare stats at this point.
That's not how this game works, my dude.
Fine, I'll fucking buy it and decide which one I keep.
All right, you got 60,000 gold on you.
Fuck you. No, I don't.
That's what I.
Do I get to
thought.
touch it?
Yeah, you speak to the shopkeeper, who's a sort of portly, little fat dwarf. You know, sitting there with his wares. Hey, what can I get for you, sir?
The
Can I help you?
crossbow.
A crossbow, eh?
Can I
We
see
just
it?
got- Yeah, sure. We just got this one in yesterday. Here you go, and he hands it over to you.
I
You
smell
sort of
it.
run your hands along it. Make an Arcana check for me.
I got -4 to that, so that's the best I could have done.
It
Not really,
definitely has a magical aura. Even you can feel that there's some sort of magic in this artifact.
I smell it in the only way a dragonborn can.
Smells like wood and
What does it
oil and
taste
some
like?
metal. Wood?
Yummy.
You just gonna lick it or you gonna buy it?
Just one more. Lick it and then hand it back.
Oh, right. It's gonna take me all fucking day to clean. You stupid.
I didn't slobber on it. I just like used my tongue and flicked it one more time.
You've got 3 intellect. You don't have a choice over whether you slobbered on it or not.
Fuck, you're right.
You just sort
You
of-
ain't wrong. I borderline used it as a chew toy, let's be honest. Shit.
Jesus. What are you investigating for, Ash?
I don't know, little secrets that the nobles might have. You know, the same thing I asked about last time.
All right. You'll have to give
You're like,
me...
shit, I need
You
to think
just-
about this.
Just wait till after the session. I'll give you.
We'll
some
do your
info.
scene next.
Well, no, like I legitimately don't have that much. I don't have that planned out. I have this town planned out pretty well, but
She probably finds out who's got the smallest and biggest dicks in the town.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I get a start so that we can get in and out of towns, just in case someone fucks something up.
Griffin is stealing
Like
what?
trying to steal from fucking nobles. Anyway.
All right, just roll a flat d20, Griffin.
Oh shit.
You got a button.
All
some
right,
lint,
you
and 3
managed to
copper.
steal 17 gold pieces off of people over the course of the afternoon.
My God, what a fucking rogue!
Good day's work.
How many
That
buttons
is a-
does he find within the gold?
It's not within the gold; it's in addition to the gold. He has 2 of them.
What about bits of lint?
Ash manages to get herself caught trying to steal from one of her clientele and gets thrown out of the brothel for the night.
And then shape
Works for
changes
me.
and goes right back in.
Pretty much.
Holy shit!
Did we find anything on the bounty board?
It's
Looking
fucking
at it,
broken,
yeah.
Ash.
So far, the bounty board, from what you've seen, it seems to be mostly people looking for menial labor, people to work the farm, people to work in a mine,
I'm gonna
things like
join
that.
The rest of the people at the market.
All right. So yeah, the bounty board right now is more of a job board. You can see where there's tacks with some paper sort of hanging from them where something was ripped off, but you know, it's mostly menial labor at this time. Nothing extravagant, nothing go kill the dragon or anything like that.
Is there go kill the anything?
No.
If
like
you guys are
performance.
willing to stir up some trouble, we could try to look inside the Lord's
Oh,
house.
for fuck's sake! I haven't got all the information yet. Calm the fuck down. At least let me get the information before y'all fuck shit up.
No.
Nah, I kind of wanted to do it now.
Okay, I'm here. What's going on?
That's it.
Where are Cabal and Xerxes, by the way, in all this?
What did Ash just try to steal?
Anything.
She tried to steal something, got caught, and kicked out of the brothel, and then changed into some other woman and went right back in.
She didn't say woman.
They have a bag.
Hey, I never said woman. This time it's a man. I gotta see the other spectrum now.
So they're drinking in here.
You know what's dangerous? Ash could sleep with any of us and we wouldn't even know.
Yep.
Because now Cabal and Xerxes are drinking at the bar.
Does her clothes change when she changes?
Nope.
Don't worry, I got kits for that.
Disguise kit.
Yep, I do.
Pocket
Let's
wardrobe.
see.
So, Griffin, what were you looking for? Sorry.
I have
I wanted
costumes
to ask the shopkeep
and
if
everything.
he happened to have a bag that had a portal in it.
You go around to the different stalls, asking around, seeing if anybody's got sort of a magical bag. You don't really know how to describe it. It's just sort of, anybody got a magical bag?
Is there
Magic
anybody that
bag?
could look at magical artifacts?
Not that you know of offhand. But
Can I-
Griffin makes his way through the entirety of the market, asking around. No, there's no portal bags available here.
Is that an actual item?
No, it's not.
Okay, thanks.
Can we cast portal on
I
a
would like
fucking
to go
bag?
to the brothel and ask Azaria if she's got enough information.
Do you know who Azaria is?
Yeah, she's our changeling, tiefling, and
Do you know who she is at this moment?
sure as fuck don't.
Nope.
No, you don't.
No, I just kind of walk in and say, "Show me your pointy teeth." I know who she is now.
Okay.
Ash, are you currently of a specific gender or very loosely human?
My character is currently being androgynous so that they can attract both genders.
So I kind of get kind of close without getting too close and looking interested.
That's weird in
And
a brothel.
And ask if she has enough information.
Still waiting on it to be sent to my mail.
I don't know, DM.
So you-
Do I?
You haven't really been able to find out much in the way of like scandalous secrets or anything like that. It's more, or well, exciting secrets, I should say. It's more the scandalous type. More so and so is here at the brothel when they have a wife or husband at home. You know, stuff. You know, typical rich people sort of bullshit.
So far, it's only the boring.
Gossip.
I have a plan, and Griffin's gonna like it.
I'm listening.
I want to distract the guards in the front of the Lord's house, and Griffin's gonna sneak around back and climb in a window.
I like
Should I go and play like a brothel woman?
Scott, just to confirm, the
grief.
rune-covered bone will not be inspected anywhere in town, basically.
Not that you can tell, no.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be a resident wizard or anything like that.
No Harry's here. Got it.
Okay, better plan. Azaria's gonna distract the guards, and Griffin's gonna climb in a window.
Hey, even better. Oh, wait, we don't know what the Lord looks like. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Were you expecting this?
No. Somehow I was not.
The changeling has been figured out.
Why had
Changelings
you
are
not
go all
expected
out,
this?
though.
all possibilities.
Yeah, I know.
Changeling is free.
My clothes anymore. It seems like less of a thing I want to hide.
All right, so I mean, you
Alright.
gotta like tell me what you're doing.
Hold up. Alright. I
I'm
finally
just a
found
plan
it.
maker.
You're just
Okay.
the shit stirrer. You mean?
There's the elf that's currently about to fuck with guards.
Oh my goodness, this is
So-
happening.
Azaria, in the
Gets
form
the
of
dress
an
out
elf.
and everything.
Azaria, in the form of an elf, starts walking her way down this street,
Sashing.
and
You
there's
can't
these
forget.
the two guards standing out front of the mansion are obviously dwarves. They're
This is
very
not gonna go
heavily armored, full plate mail, each of them holding a halberd at their side. And as you're approaching, before you get too close, they seem to be very professional, standing there, very stock straight. And then they look over and see you. Well, what have we here, boys? Well, you, and they both come over and just get uncomfortably close, sort of locking you into place on the sidewalk. What's your name, love?
I kick Griffin in the
Ah,
shin and
shit,
say,
I
let's
don't
go,
know a
let's go.
name. Fuck.
Speak some bullshit, Elvin. Performance.
Okay, she starts fucking speaking in Elven, but she does get Ziri out.
What the fuck? Did you catch that? No, I don't understand that. Tree speak. Is you understand what we're saying though, huh, love?
She leans down and presses a kiss to his fucking cheek.
Oh, all right, looks like we're getting the party started, and he puts his arm around you and starts trying to drag you across the street into the woods on the other side of the road. Make a strength saving throw for me.
Only if she's resisting, though.
Yeah,
Huh?
my character's not resisting.
Oh, all right then. So
I'm trying.
She's like, fuck it, I'll screw a dwarf.
I'm
he
looking for an
starts
unlocked
he
window.
starts like pulling you across the road. He looks back. I'll be back in half an hour. You keep watch.
No. My character like reaches over and puts a hand on the other one.
So, all right, as he's like, I'll be back in half.
And like sends a smirk.
And he looks at the other, sort of nudges him with his elbow. Got a fun one tonight. Just sort of both of them go off into the woods with Azaria.
He's taking more than just one for the team.
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ.
One could be a eunuch. You don't know.
Oh, they're not. They're
I'm
not.
I'm just saying, y'all owe her.
Big time. So Griffin, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are y'all
I
trying
was
to do?
looking for an unlocked window.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking gosh, I'm gonna stab
Make
y'all.
both of y'all make stealth checks back there if you're up against the wall like that.
Okay. I'm a
Fuck
stealthy
my life,
dwarf,
they're
if
all
I
gonna
believe
die.
It'll happen.
Oh my
no, it
fuck.
won't.
Oh man.
Griffin sneaking
Wait, Boris
along
is in the
edge of
back.
wall, sort of prying at each and every window. Boris doing the same as best as he can. The only problem is there aren't just two guards at the front. There's dozens of guards around the entire perimeter of the building. Boris is immediately spotted trying to pry open a doorway and is given chase to by about 4 dwarven guards and heavy plate mail. So you do have some advantage in running away, but I'm going to need you to make an athletics check on this one.
Oh, this is
See if you get away.
um
With advantage because you're running away from people in full plate.
okay. It's a good thing I have proficiency in athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They see
Sure
Boris,
as fuck is.
and they take off, but they're slow. They're heavy, weighed down by their armor, and Boris just fuck, boom, just books it through the buildings and hides. And this is a boon for Griffin because the other guards that were near him that he is trying to sneak around have now rushed off their post to look for this offending dwarf. So you're still looking for an open window?
Yeah, I'm trying to still get in the house.
All right, you make your way around that eastern side of the building, and you make your way towards the back side, and it's obvious that this place is locked down tight. The windows are barred; they're locked from the inside. It is a fortress essentially.
So what? The only way to get in is through the front.
Well,
Through
there's
the
guards at the front right now.
yeah.
So there's no guards at the front.
There's
Nope.
no guards at the front or the side that you were just on because they've all gone off looking for Boris.
Can I make a stealth check and go through the front door?
The front door. So you can run up to the front here. You get up to the front. The front door is locked, and from looking at it, there's about 6 different keyholes up the side of this door. It's very heavily locked.
Can I
This-
try to find a window that's
The way is
not
shut.
locked?
Do you like from on the front?
Anyway.
Do an athletics check and try crawling up the fucking side of the roof.
Yeah, because there's no windows at all on the front. The side had a
Spider-Man.
couple of little windows. The back had a few. The other side probably does, but this side there's no windows at the front of the building.
Do it,
Would I
Griffin.
be
Be
able
like
to-
Peter.
There is.
Chimney.
You
Would
could
I
climb
be-
up.
Would I be able to convince Melora to do a quick fly around to see if there's anything on this upper ledge?
Yeah, if you let me do that.
I mean, if you talk to Melora, yeah.
Melora, can you humor me?
Remember, you're hiding from guards.
Yeah, you're like in
Yeah.
woods somewhere, and I'm in
No, I
shores.
came over to the market. There's a lot of people in the market. They're not gonna see me.
At nighttime, interesting.
And most of them are dwarves, so he's probably right.
Damn it.
Anyone seen a dwarf? Fuck.
Anybody seen a dwarf with a green cape? Everybody points at Boris. Ah, shit.
Fly around the Lord's residence and see if there's any openings on this upper ledge, because see, it's like 2 tiers. And then relay the information to Griffin.
Say, make sure to tell her to avoid the woods.
Oh yeah, and avoid the woods.
Yeah, don't look
Or
into the
do
woods.
you?
Why are you doing these things?
Because what if he's a bad lord and he's misusing things because he hasn't been seen for 2 years?
The only one getting misused is his area.
I shrug my head. Politics have no sway on me. I walk away.
Okay, hang on.
I
Would have to
grab.
roll a stealth check to get within 20 feet of his area.
I've got a better idea. How about I throw a Zadok up there?
I
So
have a
here's the
great
thing about
idea.
stealth
Can I use
checks.
my thieves' tools to just break open the front door.
Your thieves' tools are a lock picking set, so you would need to work on. You'd need to pick each of the locks in succession.
Successfully.
Yeah. So thing about stealth checks is they rely on the person like paying attention. Those 2 dwarves are not paying attention to fuck all besides the fuck all. All right, like
Can I get within 20 feet of his area and cast sleep on the dwarves?
yes. Yes, you could.
Okay.
Is it single target?
It's anything. I can do it on multiple things within a
Oh
range.
my god, this is excellent.
Oh, you have to roll for their hip.
And they're all within 5 feet of each other.
I would say within like 6 inches, but okay.
Ew.
God damn it.
He's not wrong.
I mean, depends, but we're not getting into semantics now, are we?
Is this gonna be one of those roll for dick size type games? Come on.
Alright, this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of a creature the spell can affect, so we have to have a hit point value for the dwarves.
I have a hit point value.
Okay.
I bet you do.
I'm gonna fucking smack you, Sid.
I'm gonna go for it then. I'm gonna try to make him take a nap.
So 5d8.
What are you doing, game? I clicked on sleep. Why didn't you do the thing?
Just click.
Because it
5d8.
pops up and asks you what spell level.
Oh, level 1. I only have level 1 spell. Did I have enough to put them to sleep?
Yeah.
Aha!
Take out.
No, there's two of them.
I have put the dwarves to sleep.
Good
I'm just
job.
saying,
Xaria doesn't.
Azaria just like pushes them away, gets up, starts.
Does she
like,
see
cleaning herself
Zadok, or
up.
does she just feel real bad about herself?
As you're going, both dwarves just
Pass out.
laying there. They're still stiff as a board, just wah 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 wah, but like they're fucking out. Both of them just flop over. And
I just picture Azaria stand up, like look at both of them, just, like shrug and get real sad. Oh, not again.
She didn't get.
No. Azaria doesn't even do that. She's just like, nah. That's two less burdens I have to deal with.
I nudge Oz and I say, "Hey, throw Zedek on the second level."
Glances over in the over to
throw me.
Zadok's general direction
guys-
is just like, what the fuck? Good job.
I was trying to help.
Can I throw Zadok now?
My character just gives you a thumbs up.
I mean, it's like a
Is that a strength
30.
check?
It's like a good 20-foot tall fucking.
I'm a 6'9" dragon with a 2-foot tall kobold. Can I strength check it?
Sure. And
I fucking throw him on the second floor.
Zadok, make a deck save.
Oh
To see
man.
how you land this.
Well,
All right. You land on the roof up ahead. You tumble a little bit. You roll, but you stand up, and you are now on the roof of the Lord's residence.
we
About
have solved your second floor puzzle.
25. You're about 25 feet above the ground, and as you look around, there's nothing up here except about 10 more guards with crossbows.
Throw down some rope.
And they're looking at you because they just saw this little blue kobold come rolling up onto the roof, and they're like, looking at each other, and they start raising their crossbows and pointing them at you and yelling at you.
Persuade them. I'm gonna persuade them to lower their weapons.
I yell, "Quick, shoot some ice out your ass to make them laugh."
No, I'm gonna persuade them to lower their weapons.
Go for comedy.
This is gonna be an.
Did I persuade them? I'm pretty sure I persuaded them.
How did you persuade them?
I waved my hands and said, "These are not the droids you're looking for."
You confuse them enough that they lower their weapons for a second and then realize we're guards. We're on the roof. We don't
I'm
know
just
you.
saying- I'm just saying.
And they point
Azaria
their
looks-
weapons back at you again.
Azaria looks up there to the closest one she can see and casts that. Good luck, guys.
What does that do?
What does
13
that?
psychic
Okay.
damage?
Oh yeah. Dissonant Whisper is the most amazing thing in D&D creation for bards. Dissonant Whisper is a spell that you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
So this is not even attacking anyone other than that one thing because no one else heard it even?
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
but
fuck.
it's gonna send it running directly back into the other guard.
Scomp, I'm really not envious of you right now. Have fun figuring this out.
Yeah, no, I'm
Good luck.
trying. I see. I have to now. I wasn't expecting a battle, so I have to make this.
It doesn't have to be a battle. He could just run away in fear, and all the rest of the cards are very confused.
Right?
Doesn't quite realize why.
By the time we're done in this town, we're going to rest.
Yes.
By the time we're done in this,
Can
town,
I
we're not
sleep
gonna
all the
be allowed
guards?
I mean, you can fucking try.
I just rolled a
33 hit points of
33.
creatures.
Well, let me see. there were 6 guards.
Now there are 6 sleeping guards.
Well, I'm figuring out who the guards. So I don't have a character sheet for guards right now. I have to figure out a guy to represent them.
Yeah. I need to see my guard run other people down to get the fuck away from me.
I don't find any keys to any doors on any guard because I don't look very well.
Oh, I'm just saying, Azaria's running back to the 2 guards that were left asleep.
You probably find
Checking them over. Where's the keys?
Hold on
And
a
also,
second, folks.
Scum's got like 16 fucking things he's got to deal with right now.
Yeah, seriously, I'm working this out.
All the
Check
cards
the
that were
piece of
just
money.
supposed to be for display.
Yeah, seriously.
So much for all your flavors, Scum.
Did it. Oh, goodness. What's your
You should know
radius,
us by
Cedric?
now.
Like 20 feet, I think.
Well, why don't
Oh,
you double
shit.
check?
I can cast it up to 90 feet. Creatures within 20 feet of the point that I choose.
So centered around the middle of all the guards.
Where the hell did I just go? Oh my god.
Yeah, you got tossed up into the middle of a shit show up here, my dude.
Oh my god. I cast magic missile at odds.
So, all right, hold on a second. Azaria cast the Dissonant Whispers. Which one are you hitting?
She said the one closest to her, so that would be.
Yeah, the one like
Probably
directly
that
in
one.
line with all the other guards, so that whenever it runs backwards away from me, it's running into all those fuckers.
All right, so it has to make a Wisdom save of 14.
Nope.
Goodbye.
And does that deal damage too?
Yup.
13.
13 damage too.
You point your finger at the guard, and you cast your spell, and the guard slumps forward and falls from his post onto the ground, dead, at the feet of Horus, right in front of him.
Oh,
The other
shit.
5 guards are now on high alert, so everybody go ahead and roll your fucking initiatives, because
So no one has gone to sleep.
Everybody or
nobody's
just
gone
the
to
people
sleep.
that are here?
well, just the people that are here, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's fucking duplicating everybody again.
Oh, good. I'll re-roll because I hated that one.
No, you're good.
Oh,
Are you still on the...
Well, then I'm gonna pee real quick. Let's take like 10 seconds for that.
So
Wait,
it's only
where-
the people.
Where's
Only
my
the
little
peop-
marker?
Only the people that are here, down.
Griffin rolled a 1 and still got a better initiative than me.
What can I say?
Oh man, this is.
We're
So
getting
it's
in here.
you guys. All right, Zadok, you are up first, my dude.
5v5.
Put them to sleep.
Can my sleep that I tried to cast before you make us roll initiative work?
33. So that's total hit points, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
starting with the lowest one.
Oh
So
yeah,
which-
by the way, did my investigation of those 2 guards find anything? I rolled an
Nothing-
18.
Nothing that's not like bolted down under their armor that would take you some time to remove the armor to get to. They're guards. They're
Damn.
on duty. They're not really carrying much except for their
Damn.
weaponry.
I can dream.
Where did you cast that centered at, Zadok?
Let's see.
That was quite.
Well, shit. I'm only gonna be able to hit.
Sorry, we've.
Get the half that I haven't
Oh, because
killed
it's
yet.
a 90-foot diameter, right?
No.
No.
I can cast up 90 feet, and it's within 20 feet of wherever I cast it.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna hit the 3 over on this side.
On the left?
Yeah.
All right. The 3 of them fall asleep. They collapse and just tumble onto the roof where they were.
All right,
Okay,
they're
I
asleep
wasn't
for
planning on
1
killing
minute,
anyone.
so that's 10 turns of combat.
That's
right?
10 turns. It is now, unless you're going to move from where you're at, it's Azaria's turn again. Or actually, no, it's not. It would be the archer's turn because
Aw.
she cast.
Can I
I get off the roof?
You'd have to make a dex save to minimize falling.
All right, I'm trying to jump into Oz's arms.
Not bad.
Oz, make a strength check.
Well, he's good on.
He catches you. He stumbles back and sort of falls on his ass, but he
Hold
catches
on.
you. You're both
Hold on.
fine.
Me, a dragonborn at 6'9", stumbles backwards to the little
You
kobold
rolled a
jumping.
13, my dude. Yes.
I figured I just kind of like caught him, but then like dropped him almost immediately, so I slowed him down.
No, you're both fine. You just sort of you catch him and you lose your footing and sort of just stumble, pick yourself up
Fine.
and put him down. Do you want me to have him break your neck on impact? Because I could do that.
If
I
it
can-
means I
I
get to
can
roll a
fucking
smarter
do
character,
that.
yes.
So all right.
I'm content down here.
Yeah, I fucking bet you are.
So this archer's gonna step up, and he saw Azaria in the road over there, point her finger at his buddy before he fell, and he's gonna take a shot and miss.
Miss.
His buddy's gonna step up over here and do the exact same thing.
Oh shit.
That
Oh,
one hits
shit.
you.
Oh shit!
Hey, healer, get the fuck over here.
I also vote we should just run away.
No.
Griffin.
Question, because I had to pee. Why are all these archers laying
They're
down?
asleep.
I
Oh.
put their asses to sleep.
Oh, you actually did it this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Griffin, what do you do?
I mean, he did it both times.
Oh, it's just a small area, so you have to pick.
I don't know what I
Well,
can.
I couldn't reach all 5 of them.
I guess
Makes
I can.
sense.
Oh, is sleep concentration?
I don't think so.
I can't remember what it is. Let me check.
No, it's not. It's just a spell.
Fuck.
Okay. So, all right, Griffin.
There goes your easy out.
Either way, I use this and I get a higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're fancy.
I'm going to attack this one then.
Yeah, you fucking are.
Yeah, you fucking are.
Bye.
You
Wrong, like
lift your short bow, you draw fire, and the arrow goes in one side of his skull, out the other, dropping the
Another one
guard on the
bites
roof,
dust.
and he collapses in a pile behind himself. And
Dead as fuck.
anybody else? Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Boris.
Boris,
Hold on,
can
I
you
gotta look at
kindly
my
heal me?
healing Crap.
Thank you.
We weren't supposed to kill anyone.
Bitch, please. We always kill people. I need the experience.
Hold on.
Oh, you're not getting XP for this. You're killing lawful guards of a town that you just entered. People employed by the crown of Eskirg.
I'm in a disguise anyway.
You
so
guys
it's
are
not like they
basically
know it's
being
me.
You guys are basically being bandits right now.
They don't know it's me, so it's okay.
They just won't be alive to remember us.
Yeah. After all, the pretty elf.
Wait, why didn't that do it?
The pretty elf that deals death. Why?
It was supposed to roll.
You gotta click the spell name,
That makes. I did click the spell name.
and then it pops up with a little thing. Cast at what level?
I did that. Hold on. Let me try to. Yeah.
Oh, you have to put it in your
Yeah, you have to put it in as an ability,
yeah, the ability
as an
slot.
attack and spell
Attack,
casting here.
spellcasting.
Fucking.
That's what I had to do with all mine.
It's in
was
here.
Oh God, Jesus.
Magic bonus crit damage.
Okay, so you have to roll off of that.
I tried it, but it didn't do anything.
Oh, you wait. Hold on. Are you trying to cast it as a level 1 spell?
Oh, it's a level 2 spell. Isn't
It is only level 2, yes, but it still doesn't work. I don't know how you've entered this.
I
There.
used to
Oh shit. Did I
on
do
the
something?
minion. Or,
So yeah, so click in the attacks and spell casting on Prayer of Healing and cast it as a level 2 spell.
Ooh. I've been healed. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're back up.
I like the 13 better.
Well, that was my roll, so. Sorry.
Oh, you get the 5 ash.
Fuck
So
my
you have
life.
9 total.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
my
we were
roll
in
to try and get
teams.
it to work.
Oh well, 9's good enough. I lived with 9
and
hit points before.
I did not plan on people actually dying, so
Excuse me? I swear, if you run away,
beaten feet.
You started this.
All right,
that
Oz.
motherfucker.
He literally didn't start this, though.
I did not start the killing.
Initiated the whole
Oz,
The
kill that
one
motherfucker.
guard.
If he's running away, doesn't they get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you're
No.
within melee.
Only if you're within melee range. They're on the roof. These guys, like this up here, is about 25 feet above you guys.
All right, Oz takes
So-
literally the one shot and goes, "Okay, I did my part. I'm not up for killing either." And then I go back to the bar. No joke. I was okay with this as long as it was a stealth mission. I like my friends. I did my part to help them by giving him some damage, and I go back to the bar.
We're here. That's as stealthy as it gets.
The
Yeah,
standing guard
I'm
begs to
hiding the-
differ.
All right,
Back
Zedek.
to the market.
Wow. That's
Wow.
Oh, ignore that. I was trying to figure out
There's
what
still
that was.
3 guards that are gonna remember.
They're all
this.
sleeping.
They're asleep. They're fine.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
gonna
they
remember
re-
it and wake up in a couple hours and report
All
it.
they remember is that
They're
there
gonna
was
wake up
holes.
in. They're gonna wake up in 1 minute.
Oh,
Sleep only
shit.
lasts for 1 minute. So
Did those guards in the woods wake up then?
they're starting to.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm killing that guard.
Yes, you are. All right, so you fire a crossbow bolt. He tumbles off the roof and collapses on the ground nearby.
All right. Let's loot the bodies real quick and get the fuck out.
Hide the 2 on the ground.
Going over the bodies again, same as the guards out in the woods. They're not carrying any money. They
Fuck
just
my
have
life.
their quivers. They've
Alright.
got their crossbows.
Hide
They've
the
got their
bodies.
weapons.
Hide the body. Oh, I still wanted the crossbows.
Oh my god!
Now hide the bodies.
All right.
I'm gonna try to drag this body. Are we ready?
So-
here we go.
Hide the
We're gonna
body.
drag this body.
No, you're not.
Drag this body anywhere.
Don't worry. Here. Hold up. I got this. Where's my damn strength? Strength check.
That's a save. Strength check,
Not
Griffin.
any better.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna try again. Why did it cast like that? Oh,
Hey, can we like move
Because
that
that's
body
not a
together?
spell that like does anything.
I got the same.
We move that body together.
It can only carry 10 pounds, so it can't carry these guys.
Griffin and I
It does
moved the
10 pounds
same
worth
body.
of lift.
I'm out of ideas, guys.
Griffin and I
Those
moved the
other
same
guards are
body
gonna wake
together.
up soon.
I don't want to go that
Okay. Okay, let's get the fuck out.
I did.
Peace out.
We should leave.
Somebody needs to
Okay.
hide me. I'm very ready.
Move my damn counter. I'm going back to the brothel. I changed back to a different elf. Peace out.
Wait, you're staying as an
Yeah.
elf?
No, I turned into a female fucking dwarf this time. I'm gone.
You're a fucking
think-
something for sure.
Fuck you.
We've just
just
made a
gonna
mess
hide in
of
the
this
woods.
town.
Yeah, you definitely have. All right, so y'all go back to the taverns after slaughtering some people for no fucking reason and for no gain to yourselves.
If we could have gotten in.
Nothing.
On top of that, 3 guards on top of the building wake up a few minutes later and remember Zadok's face. So good luck with that later on when you try to go through Vardun, but we'll have to deal with the consequences of your actions next week because you guys are lucky. It's 11:58 and I gotta call it.
Aww.
I say Griffin begging.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to use Ash's disguise kit to make him look like a small human child, and then...
Just disguise him as Bruce.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Anybody in the
I got
market
this.
can sell
It's
me a
my
hooded
job.
cloak.
Sell you a what?
A hooded cloak.
Just hide under the bearskin rug.
Sure, you could buy yourself a cloak. Let me see.
Oh, I know what we can do.
I want to hide under the bearskin rug now. Rawr.
No. You know what we can do? I can turn into Zadok. Zadok can be Zadok, and there can be two.
There's a couple of us.
Hey, all that they know right now is that there was a blue kobold on top of the roof. And
How
now
well
there's
did they
blue-
recognize his face at night, Scomp?
Huh?
How well did they recognize his face at night? Would they be able to
At
make
night?
his face out? Wait, was this during the day that we did this?
You guys just did this in broad fucking day. This was like 11:30 in the morning. All right, you guys just killed these 3 guards on top of the residence and then just walked away.
To be fair, I walked away before killing a single guard.
You are
blue kobold, right?
Yes.
Okay, I roll around in the blood of the dead ones and turn myself purple.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works, my dude. At most, you'll be a brown dragon.
No. You know what we can do? We can throw him in some coal.
But Zadok, if you want to spend 2 gold to add like a big billowing cloak to your inventory, go for it.
Yep, yes I do.
All right.
What a wizard, sorcerer man.
Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Next week we will be dealing with the consequences of your actions. Cause...
What consequences? We're gonna use her disguise to paint him green, and I'll say he's my cousin.
Full party consequences.
I don't think that's gonna cut it, my dude.
As I said, hey, by next week I'll probably have information to get us out of this shit.
Guys,
Maybe.
Won't I?
Cloak in the compendium, so
No, just add like cloak, like and a description into your character sheet.
By the way, Scomp,
Hmm?
I'll be waiting on that information.
Oh, you won't get it tonight.
I know, but
She
still,
already
I'll
did
be waiting on
twice.
That information.
You already did twice, yeah.
You already... Okay, first off,
Yeah,
how
you
this
did,
all
actually.
Started was Ash killed somebody. That's how this...
Ash just like yelled at a guy and he fucking died.
No, she whispered
It was
from
on
far away.
accident. It was on accident. It was meant to just make him run.
Ash just sort of mumbled at a dude and he went,
Oh wait, no, that's in the. Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. I have a soft, fashionable hooded cloak.
All right, great.
Her body puts people to sleep, and her voice kills them.
Jesus. Jesus.
Okay.
You're the scariest person ever, Ash.
Out of... Oh my god.
I'm so glad you're on our side. Maybe. How you feeling next week?
Ridiculous, you guys.
Fuck. Farts are scary.
Next week, the chaotic neutral becomes the boss.
Oh god. All right, so
Cabal
yeah,
together. We were just
we're
drinking.
gonna be picking up next week like right now. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of time skip from next week. Not like last week where we had a 4-day time skip between sessions.
Sorry, DCF, no goat cheese.
Fucking shopping. Because it's still in the middle of the day.
Yeah, and that's what you'll be doing next week.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will be going shopping through the market when the guards suddenly rush in looking for people with
Bizarre.
blood on their clothes.
I'm slightly out of breath standing next to
I have no blood on my
Laura,
clothes.
like, hey, what you looking at?
Hey, I didn't get no. I can say I didn't get any blood on my clothes. I killed
Yeah,
them with
neither of you
words.
did, because none of you did, because you didn't kill them for melee. You all just showed up, shot a bunch of guards doing their fucking jobs. You guys are the worst.
Very chaotic.
God damn.
I then kill
take us
Lucy with
into
my
town.
bite. No, I'm just kidding.
I was only trying to get.
You just walk over and bite Lucy.
In
You
my
can't take us anywhere.
In my defense, they pointed their crossbows at me first.
You know what was?
Yeah.
There was too many people from Florida on that trip.
Oh,
Sid wouldn't have thrown me up on the fucking roof. I wouldn't
What
have
the fuck? Don't you dare put this on me. You told
You
me
could
to
have
do
said
it.
no. You could have said, I do not consent to being tossed. Leave that to the dwarves.
Instead, he went, toss me.
Negative intelligence understands the word consent.
No, I understand the words toss me, which you told me.
It was your idea first.
Yeah. A way to describe dissonant whispers is that it's a vocal cast, and it's an action, and that's why you can do it at any point. Normally causes some damage. The enemy has been
Some?
feared, and there's a potential for an attack opportunities. Basically,
Christ, that's so broken.
best motherfucking spell in the world.
I'm a multi-class a sorcerer and get that spell.
Nope, it's a bard spell.
God damn.
Mhm.
Well,
It's
I am
bard.
going to go to bed.
I am not going to
On
bed,
that note.
but I am stopping D&D.
Yep. All right, folks.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
That
end
was
this.
great. You guys are
Time.
That
This
was an
uh,
experience.
Yep.
good experience.
It
for
was on
knowing how
accident,
much
okay?
for 1 week worth of D&D. Oh, you need like one path worth, and we're good.
So we leveled up, right?
Fuck no.
Oh, come on. I
Those
swear
3
little
guards that
children.
survived our random attack did, though.
I'm
Yeah,
just
they
saying.
did.
I'm just saying.
Next
I scared
week,
little
next
children
week.
and everything.
Next week.
Hilarious.
Just wait. Just wait.
I'll get you, my pretties.
You're right.
Oz is
just
literally just
wait.
gonna sit in the bar until this blows over.
You're a dragon.
Go to the
Rob.
Winchester, have a pint, wait for this all to blow over.
Yerp.
Yeah, actually, Boris followed Oz and is sitting next to Oz.
You
I
started it
literally
off.
stand up and move away. 2 seats down, so it's an awkward distance, and then sit down again.
Oh man.
And just shake my head.
Boris, you're getting your.
Oh, I just thought. I'm soon gonna have a bard college.
Yeah, level
Oh my
3.
God, what
People
college
get their subclasses and stuff.
I'm currently debating which
You
one
guys-
to use.
You guys have leveled up, like, you guys hit level 2 so goddamn quickly. Don't expect level 3 to come, like, tomorrow.
Well,
Come
no,
on.
tomorrow's not D&D, it's
Yeah, not
Monday.
tomorrow, next week.
Alright, don't expect level 3 to come.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna
How
keep
many
killing
do we
people
have
until it
to
happens.
Scott, do you like a living world?
We're not. Yes, I do. We're not doing a XP based level. Remember that. It's milestone.
Hey, if we slaughter a whole town, that's a milestone.
He's not wrong.
You're not wrong, and I hate you for that.
I'm thinking the College of Whispers
That
is what
makes
the
sense.
bard's gonna do. It's the secret spy type for the
Yeah, you
bard.
basically become a better rogue.
Psychic blades,
I feel like this is perfect for you.
Bards.
words
Doing
of terror,
everything you can do, but doing it better.
mantle of whispers, shadow lore.
Yes.
Bards. They do everything you do, but better and in song.
I hate everything about this.
The final thoughts on this College of Whispers is very much not the bard you're looking for in most dungeon crawling campaigns. It's far more suited to a campaign with intrigue and maybe some good old politics.
Yeah.
In those kind of campaigns, this is a great choice.
Maybe not the best choice then.
It's either
We
gonna
can
be
turn it a
that
little
one.
bit.
It's either gonna be that one
I mean-
or
Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night,
good
Xaria.
night.
Good night.
I mean, you do have the opportunity to get involved in some,
Ooh.
politics shit later, but
I could do the College of Glamour.
as of right now, y'all are just a bunch of murder hobos that got paid off for one
Whoa,
job
whoa,
by the.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
You shot a man and are now wanted for attempted murder in Malon's Hope.
Hey, it wasn't
No,
me.
it's not here though.
Yeah, but you are still wanted for attempted murder.
I'm just saying I wasn't here
Again,
for
not
it.
here.
Is this on an individual basis or party?
The one that shot him, the bird.
Just me.
They.
Why would you do that?
Because
She
he was
shot off
killing
I'm
it.
trying to kill a
Okay.
deer.
You know, the
What
one
you-
that I
have
then
no
killed.
words.
What you didn't realize is he was one of the few hunters that goes out and supplies fresh game to the town.
I don't think she cares.
It's not that I didn't realize. I just don't care.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna stop here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass out because I gotta get up and pick somebody up in the morning. Good fucking game, guys. That was
Oh, that was a game.
ridiculous. That was a
That
game.
was
yeah.
fun.
You are all going to
Ooh.
jail.
Second level spells. I can do death
No,
slash
they will go to
blindness.
They'll
Joke's
sit
on you. I'm not going
rot.
to jail alive.
You know what
Crown
you
of
don't get in
Mad.
jail? Experience milestones. You
Hey,
just sit
you know
there
what
and
you
rot.
do get in jail? Even more sleep. Kaz, welcome back.
All right, folks. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Guys,
Scott.
Night.
the damn bear killed me.
Thanks for fun.